This is the Vaguely Nerdy Podcast, where each week this brother-sister duo gets together to discuss the box office, latest film and TV scoops, along with our latest movie or show review, and what we're getting into next. We're your host, Cheryl.
And Jay.
All right, this week we watched Heat Light, a.k.a. Crime 101. It's one of my most anticipated movies of the year because it is like Heat Light. Jay is on deck for trivia. What you got?
Okay, trivia for Crime 101. Which moment, there were very many moments in this movie, which moment was unscripted? There was a conversation between two characters in this film that was unscripted. This movie is a lot of scenes between just mostly two people.
Yeah.
You very rarely get sequences where it's three people, more than two people sitting down having conversation. But one particular sit down conversation between two characters.
Is it the one with Storm and Thor at the restaurant?
No.
Okay. Is it the one with the dude from the Hulk and Thor at the outdoor market?
So the unscripted moment does come back towards the end of the film in a very powerful monologue from one of the main characters.
Oh, is it the conversation between Thor and the Hulk at the very end in the hotel?
No.
I don't know.
No.
Which one is it spoiler, or can you say it without spoiling?
Oh, it involves Halle Berry.
Okay. It's not the one at the yoga class.
No.
It's the one where she was outside with the cars with Thor. Thor and Storm was talking about cars.
No.
What else? I named the whole movie.
Okay, so are you done?
Hold on.
Okay.
It's with Halle Berry?
It's Halle Berry.
And
it's an unscripted
and
moment
she's
that
talking
happens
to
in the
somebody
beginning
else.
Of the film that comes back later as a pivotal.
Oh, is it the scene where she's talking to her boss? Like,
yes.
Telling him about himself.
Yeah. So the unscripted conversation in the film was when he dropped the comment about her age. That was not scripted. She also didn't expect that moment in filming. She said that the plan was that they needed to get her in the mood to like make her angry for the scene.
Oh.
And like motivate her, but they didn't know that they would drop an age line in the middle of the monologue. So at the end of filming that sequence, the director asked if she was upset by it. She said, actually, no, because he numbered me younger than I actually am.
Oh, you know what? When he says it, I was like, is she older or younger?
So in the film, Halle Berry has a conversation with her boss, and she threatens to like quit and take her clients with her, and he tells her basically that because she's 53 years old that nobody else would take her.
Right.
And in reality, Halle Berry's about to be 60 this year.
Oh, is she?
And
she's great looking 60.
But she knew that they were going to. She knew that it was going to be like a heated scene and a heated setup, but she didn't know that's what it was going to be. And one of the big parts of like, they've been doing a lot of press, and she's been talking a lot about being in Hollywood for a very long time, being the first actress to win an Oscar, and then for first black actress to win an Oscar for best actress, and then like not having the roles. And then like she's got like 11 million projects going on right now.
She sure does. She sure did 9. And
she was talking about how it's crazy, you know, her about to be 60 years old. And you know, 60 years old is just a number. You're only as old as you feel.
Right.
But it was a big part. She was attracted to this character in this movie because of her age.
Okay.
And because of her age, how long the character had been with the firm.
Right.
And it was, we'll get into it in spoilers, but that's a big part of the film. It's a big plot device of the film.
Okay. I do like that and we'll talk about this in our review. I do like how they set her character up. She's not like she's not like trying to be like Catwoman.
No. Yeah.
She's just a regular working woman.
Yeah.
Who's just trying to have a career. So yes, I like that.
Yeah, and most adults who work and aren't in places in their jobs or corporations where they feel like they should be relate to like her character.
Yeah, it was kind of like Send Help a little bit.
Yeah, it was. Her character was kind of like Send Help.
I mean, Linda was. There's some differences.
Yeah.
But in terms of being at a job, you thinking you deserve a promotion, and the job's like, and being a woman, and you stand out, right, for one reason or another. it was that same setup. So okay, that was cool.
Yeah,
that was a good scene.
The other trivia was that not Oscar Isaac, Pedro Pascal.
You know what I mean? You knew who I meant. You knew who I meant.
Pedro Pascal was previously signed to play Mark Ruffalo, okay, but he had to drop out due to scheduling conflicts. I'm not sure what that was.
What would have scheduled with a conflict with this? Who knows? Because Pedro Pascal been in everything.
He's got a lot of stuff coming out.
Right.
And this was filmed before the fires. So
okay, so
I'm not sure. This was the last movie filmed before the fires.
Could have been fantastic. I could have literally.
Could have been Fantastic Four.
Could have been anything.
Could have been that Eddington thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but he was originally going to play Mark Ruffalo's character. I don't think it would have been as good. Not a shot at Pedro Pascal because I think he's a great actor, but Mark Ruffalo gives better cop.
Yeah.
Mark Ruffalo has like a career play, like really great cop.
The character would have been totally different.
Yeah.
And I like Mark Ruffalo's character as he was in this.
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo does really, really good jobs at this type of role.
Right.
So, yeah.
I think because Mark Ruffalo and Chris Hemsworth have already worked together, they were able to carry that we've worked together energy in this one.
Several times, because Ragnarok too. So, that was like their buddy cop movie.
All right.
So, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, this was this. I'm about to get into my movie review. Good trivia.
Yeah.
Not gonna do it early.
All right, so that is all the trivia this week. Let's get into the rest of the episode.
Welcome to the Vaguely Nerdy Podcast, your favorite podcast for movie and TV show news, trailers, and vaguely nerdy topics.
Each week, we dive into the latest film release, talk about the plot, characters, our favorite scenes, and give our rating out of 5 Nicole Kidmans.
Whether you're a casual moviegoer or a hardcore cinephile, we've got something for you. Reviews, news, hot takes, and a few surprises along the way.
So grab your popcorn, open your favorite podcast app or YouTube, and let's roll the reel on this week's latest episode of the Vaguely Nerdy Podcast.
We got a couple new movie news announcements. We have a few cars in the trailer park, not a lot. And then we're doing a new segment. We'll have like an official name for it. But sometimes one of us will watch something that's popular coming out, but the other person ain't. It's either probably gonna be horror movies, TV shows.
No time, wrong genre, something.
Wrong, right. We sleeping, we eating, we working and whatnot. The other person watched it, another person didn't. So we're gonna have, right now it's called SIDEBAR mini reviews because that's the best I could come up with. And then we're gonna get into our BUNCHA CRUNCH before we get to our review for Crime 101.
Okay.
So all right, at the top we have another thing coming back around that they have tried before, but the first time was pretty good. We have a new Charlie's Angel film in the works. If you don't know what Charlie's Angels is, welcome to
Earth. A lot of people don't.
Well, none of it?
So
none of it?
Miami Vice, Charlie's Angel was around in Miami Vice era.
Yeah.
People didn't know,
Miami
it was a
Vice?
show.
Jesus.
And that Kristen Stewart reboot didn't do well. So
we're going to get to that.
People forgot.
You're right. I
was surprised.
Yeah.
People don't know Charlie's Angels is a thing.
So, yeah, we'll get into a little history of Charlie's Angels. I got a couple bullet points on that. But this is coming from Sony, who I think the previous movies also come from Sony because they own the rights, with the screenwriter of Pete Cararelli. I think I'm saying that right. Sorry, okay. Pete. He also wrote The Proposal, which I did not see, with Sandra Bullock and Ryan Reynolds. Did you see that?
No.
Nope, skip that. I love Sandra Bullock, but did not see that. Now You See Me Too, he wrote.
Okay.
Did we like...
Better than the last one.
Agree.
Here goes 1, 2, 3 for me.
Agree. Now You See Me 2 got dogged until 3 came out. So
yeah, that's true.
That's how that goes. Okay. But he also wrote Crazy Rich Asians.
Everybody likes that.
Everybody likes that. So I think we're okay. Yeah. I think we might be okay. Drew Barrymore's production company is rumored to produce. Now, if you don't know anything about the Charlie's Angels movies, Drew Barrymore was in it.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. But OG Charlie's Angels is actually a crime. It ain't no crime drama. I don't know where I copy paste this from. Was it a drama?
Yeah, it was a crime drama.
Was it drama though?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a live studio audience.
Fine. It wasn't a sitcom.
No.
Charlie's Angels originally was a crime drama which aired on ABC from 1976 to 1981.
That was serious for them.
Okay, sure. Sure. And it featured 3 women who were like private detectives who worked for a guy named Charlie, and they were Charlie's Angels. Mm-hmm. Sony's Columbia bought the TV show to the big screen in 2000, so it has been 26 years since those movies, which is crazy to even think about, which starred Drew Barrymore, Cameron Diaz, and Lucy Liu. So I feel like if you don't even know that the TV show was a thing, which is crazy, you would at least know that the movies
People don't know these 26 years. I was surprised.
Independent.
They know that.
Throw your hands up in it. No?
A lot of people don't know that Independent Women is a soundtrack single.
It is.
With
my girl Drew.
Not just a regular single.
Charlie B. and Destiny?
No.
Charlie's Angels? Okay.
They just think Beyonce's talking about her imaginary friends.
That's crazy to me. That is crazy to me. So this is not the first time they have tried to this is not the first time they've tried to do a movie again.
Yeah.
They did a movie back in 2019 as like a reboot or whatever. Did you ever watch this? Mm-mm. I didn't watch it either. It featured Elizabeth Banks directed it. Mm-hmm. Actress Elizabeth Banks. Yep. It starred Kristen Stewart, Naomi Scott, and Ella Blansky. Ella Blansky?
Yeah.
Where's she from?
I don't know. She's black from somewhere.
Oh, sorry. It didn't do well though.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't well received.
No.
It was a box office bomb. Mm-hmm. Everybody likes to strike it as if it never happened. Yeah. So they are trying again.
It probably didn't do anything offensive, but it wasn't what we wanted.
You know what? That OG movie series is hard to back up.
It's so not good, but so fun.
Would you call them not good movies?
They're fine. No, I wouldn't call them bad movies.
Okay.
I wouldn't call them bad movies. They're ridiculous.
They're goofy.
They're ridiculous. They're like in realism, they're like a step above Austin Powers.
Okay, fair enough.
The girls got shot off a rocket. And
it's very Austin Powers.
Like they drove a tank off the side of a dam and then climbed in the back of it and started a helicopter. I was mid-fall. Dylan got shot off of it. They started it and then flew off and picked her up. Like
it's Austin Powers.
They're Power Ranger.
It's Austin. It's basically like,
but it's so fun.
It's like a live action Powerpuff Girls.
Fast and Furious wishes it could be Charlie's Angels in terms of action sequences and the ridiculous things that they do in those.
You're right. So Charlie's Angels had 2 movies, right? Just 2
great masterpieces.
The original and the sequel. And then I'm surprised they didn't try to squeeze a third one out of that. But
should have.
The last one that they did in 2019 with the new girls did not work out very well. So they are trying again. We don't know who is going to be our new 3 angels. I saw one post that said Elle Fanning, Chase Infinity, and Mikey Madison.
Elle Fanning, Chase Infinity, and Mikey Madsen.
I say no.
These girls have to have chemistry though. Like Cameron Diaz, Lucy Liu, and Drew Barrymore actually liked each other. Do these girls know each other?
It has to not just be chemistry, but they also got to be able to do like quirky, goofy, non-serious.
And it was very non-serious.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, Bill Murray and Bernie Mac.
Yes, you had Jenna McCarthy was in it. I mean, Melissa, that actually could have worked. Melissa McCarthy was in the first one. Yeah, Crispin Glover was the thin man. Remember him? He was the villain.
I remember
Matt LeBlanc was in it. Like, Luke Wilson.
Justin Theroux was her crazy ex-con.
Yes.
That she got. The sequel was good.
Tim Curry was
Bruce Willis.
Sam Rockwell.
Demi Moore was the villain.
Yes. El Cool J was in one of them.
Demi Moore was an ex-angel. Who came back?
Yes, that was a sequel, right?
Charlie. Yeah, it was good.
That was a sequel. That was Charlie's Angels Full Throttle.
Yeah,
it was a sequel.
Those movies are fun.
So it's
fun thrill ride.
It's going to be very imperative that they pick the right people for this to work because we've already tried this and it ain't work out.
Just make it fun. Get the coming from the screenwriter. That's the screenwriter. They don't have a director yet.
No, there's no director yet. They just got somebody to write it.
Get David Leitch, who did Fall Guy.
Sure.
Yeah, because I mean it's fun, so you got to make it fun. Nobody cares about the story has to be entertaining. It has to be funny.
It has to, but the story we're not there for the story.
No, but it has to be fun. Yeah.
Yes.
The thing about Charlie's Angels is that
I wonder why that last one didn't work out.
The last reboot.
Yeah, the 2019 one. Was it just like the cast? People just didn't like the cast?
No, everybody wanted Cameron Diaz, Lucy Liu, and Drew Barrymore.
Okay. But
they wanted the end of the trilogy.
But we're not getting that. I don't think they're going to get them.
They're never going to get that. It's never coming.
It's not. So, I don't.
Now we're outside of the realm of having it, so now we have to be satisfied with whatever they give us.
You're right. Yeah. You're right. Oh, Masters of the Universe was in the 2019 one. I don't know. It's who? Langston. He was somebody's assistant. Patrick Stewart was in this last one.
Masters of the Universe was in the 2019 one. You mean the actor?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, who?
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, I'm getting my actors confused. No, this is he's gonna play Rocky. The Rocky dude was in Charlie's Angels.
Centineo?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Sorry. Wrong white male actors. They look similar to me. So yeah, they better be careful with this. That's all I got to say.
It's not gonna do well. You
don't know. It depends on who they cast. It could be okay if they cast the right people. I don't know who the right people are. I don't know who the right director is.
Ana de Armas.
Nope.
Oh.
And I say no because I'd rather her do another ballerina than do Charlie's Angels.
They're not gonna do another ballerina because people don't go see these. Which is why it's not gonna do well.
Can she do Goofy though? Can she do campy Goofy?
Nights Out. She was quirky.
Yeah, but she wasn't quirky and kicking butt at the same time.
She had that action comedy with Chris Evans. It wasn't good, but maybe if they give her
terrible example.
Maybe if they give her good material, she could be funny.
Okay, maybe. I don't know who they're gonna pick. It's that they're gonna have to pick some people that can put some butts in seats, though, for sure. Exactly. You can get Halle Bailey. She could be one. I feel like she could do this.
Okay.
She can do goofy, quirky. Silly, she played kind of like an airhead, Little Mermaid. I love Little Mermaid, by the way.
Who's the girl in They Will Kill You?
Zazie Beetz.
No.
Oh, Mahala.
Yeah, Mahala.
Okay,
Mahalia.
Sure.
Yeah.
I did not mean to call Little Mermaid airhead. By the way, I take that back. Strike that from the record. I said Halle Bailey because she could play like kind of like an airhead. I call Little Mermaid airhead. She's just uneducated.
I mean, one has to be. So
you're right.
They have their dichotomy of people.
One has to be stupid.
Tropey. One's smart, one's flighty, one's dumb.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard.
Yeah.
Who else do we even like to even play? I don't know, man.
I don't know.
The casting is gonna be a peak. They need to go get the chick who does the casting for Marvel because she get everybody right. So just find her.
You think they're gonna go that young though?
Yes.
Okay.
Because they're gonna try to get the Gen X crowd.
They could do Tiana Taylor.
She's too old.
Too old?
I think she's too, and not old because she old, but I think they need to go even younger than her.
I mean, but they have to be old enough to be agents, like
okay,
Cameron
you're
Diaz
right. How old is
and
Tiana
Lucy
Taylor?
Liu and Drew Barrymore.
See, that worked back then because that was a different time of movie.
There were older actors.
Now I feel like older actors can't pull off young like they used to.
You're right, because they were probably playing like early 20s.
Yeah, because Gabrielle Union could do Bring It On back then, but she ain't nobody doing that now.
No, that's true.
Right? How old is Tiana? Tiana Taylor 35. She not.
No, and then we all know now.
Right.
We all know all the
and she's done like
people know now that they used to cast older people for younger stuff.
And she just did one battle after another. Like that tonal shift would be.
You can pivot to a franchise.
I like Tiana Taylor as an actress and a singer, but
casting will be important on this. So think long and hard on it.
Don't screw it up because y'all already got
do what the other studios do. Drop unofficial rumored castings
and see how we feel about it.
Rumored posts and see if people get angry and then pivot.
Yeah, Anna Diop would do good. She could be one.
Anna Diop would do good.
She can do that. I don't know. It's gonna be hard. So
Anna Diop's also in her 30s though.
Oh, okay, so they need somebody younger. I don't know younger actresses, so good luck to y'all figuring out who can put enough butts in seats to make this worth it, and got chemistry together.
Yeah, it's gonna be important, and don't just make it. You wanna aim for the originals, not the 2019 one.
Yeah, exactly. Well, obviously, yeah, but you
just ignore that one.
There's no copies of Drew Barrymore, Cameron Diaz, or Lucy Liu. Like. There's no today version.
No, and who made that movie?
Any of those. Like what studio?
Like director, who wrote it?
I just had it up. Give me 1 second. Not that one. Not the Kristen Stewart one.
It was
MCG. Mick G?
He's got some bangers.
Does he?
He did Terminator Salvation with Christian Bale.
Huh? He ain't made nothing big.
He made both Charlie's Angels.
But that's like what after that it kind of
Terminator Salvation. Terminator Salvation was one of the best Terminators, and there's not very many good Terminator movies.
That was in 2009. No.
They didn't give him another one. That's not his fault.
I mean, he did put out a movie out in 2026 called Way of the Warrior Kid. Okay, interesting. All stars Chris Pratt. Interesting. I don't know, y'all.
I mean, those movies are mostly just like spinny cam and explosions.
Yeah. Bring him back. Why can't he do it?
Yeah,
why do we not just get the original director to do? There we go. We've solved that problem. So we got a director.
There you go.
We got a decent writer. It sound like y'all need to pick the right people to bring this movie to life, or else it's gonna tank like the Kristen Stewart one.
Eyes are on y'all.
Right. As we learn more, especially as we get that cast news, we will bring it to you on the podcast. Next up, just a little bit of news. There wasn't too much released about this, but A24 has a new sci-fi thriller coming out called Bodies. I'm just kidding. It's called Hotel. 4 times, not 3 times. It is coming from the director of Together, which Jay watched, which I did not. Called the director Michael Shanks.
Oh yes, Together. I did watch that.
Out of 5 Nicole Kidmans, what did you get that one?
Together.
Yeah, about the 2 people who end up getting involved in some sort of culty like situation unbeknownst to them, and they end up getting stuck together. Like 2 people.
Do you know how Together ended?
Yep.
Okay.
You told me because I wasn't watching it.
I'm trying to think about the reveal was really good.
Okay. Did it stick
about
the
her
land?
coworker being like the main guy.
Yeah. Spoiler alert for Together, by the way.
I would, but I really didn't like that ending. So I would give it a 3.5.
Okay, so not average.
3.5 Nicole Kidmans.
All right, so average. All right, so Mike doing all right in Jay's book. This is going to star. Daniel Kaluuya is in talks to star. He hasn't signed no paperwork yet to star in this. It's curious that it says a sci-fi thriller because when I read it, it reads horror. But anyway,
just do Fantastic Four.
That's Shankman.
Michael Shankman.
Mike Shankman. Wait,
Michael Shanks and Mike Shankman?
No. Them are 2 different people.
Are they?
Yeah. Hold on. Fantastic Four. It's not. It's the same dude from WandaVision that did Fantastic Four. Right? Matt Shankman. Child,
Sorry, not Michael Shankman.
We getting our peoples confused.
Michael
today.
Shanks, Matt Shankman.
Not related.
Shakespeare.
No relation. Daniel Kaluuya is going to star in this sci-fi thriller, which follows a man who wakes up trapped in a mysterious hotel room. Sounds like horror to me.
That's like Titus Andromedon.
Listen, all alone. That's probably what it's going to be. All alone in a mind-bending prison, his only chance for escape is teamwork with himself. Dun, 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 dun. It sounds like a horror to me. But if they're going to call it a sci-fi thriller, fine. Also, this will be the first movie, if Daniel Kaluuya actually does this, his first movie since Nope. His first live action movie since Nope. I don't know.
Is this going to be like a Groundhog Day situation where like he keeps waking up and having to like leave himself clues?
Probably. Yeah.
Or is it like a clone situation?
It could go either way.
Okay.
It's
sci-fi.
It says sci-fi, so it's given
clone
or experiment.
Supernatural, I guess, would be
make it sci-fi.
Spirits in Groundhog Day.
Okay, yeah, you need something to make it sci-fi. Otherwise, it would just be a thriller.
Okay.
So shout out to him. It sounds interesting enough. I need to see a trailer to see if it's like a spook, if it's disguised as a spooky or not. This is. I don't know what he's been doing, but he has not been around doing other things lately. So it would be nice to see him back on the big screen, even though I didn't see Nope. I did see Spider-Verse, though, where he did voice work. That counts. So anything else? Any other news I forgot about?
I think that's all I got.
All right. That's it for our news.
Let's roll into the trailer park.
Two and a beat.
First stop on the trailer park is Project Hail Mary. This is the final trailer. This comes out March 20th. 2026. What is this about? This is about Ryan Gosling, who plays a school teacher who's been tasked by NASA to go up to space to save the sun from dying.
Yes.
And he finds
it'll kill all of us.
Or kill all of us. And he is also trying to work with another alien from another planet who is also experiencing the same thing, and they're working together to save their respective planets.
Yeah.
This trailer just shows more scenes and implies that one of them is going to make the sacrifice.
Yeah, that's what it's setting up. It gives more of the outer space scenes. Yeah. I would say that. The previous trailer just gave more of like him leading up to go into this movie. Feels like it's going to be really long.
It does look like it's going to be really long.
It's like pushing 3 hours. I don't know what the official runtime is, but it looks long. I did notice that in this trailer, Ryan Gosling doesn't have long hair. And in the previous trailers, at some point in the movie, he has long hair as if he's been up there for a while.
So he must get stuck up there.
I picked up that he gets stuck, but the previous trailer seems like he meets the alien after he's like,
after he like gets there.
Well, after he's been there for a while. And this trailer make it seem like he meets him short into his journey because his hair is still short.
Yeah.
So interesting. They're doing a lot of advertising for this. Mm-hmm. This is supposed to be a blockbuster. Yep. We'll see if it actually happens. People actually go to the movie for it.
We get more scenes of Rocky, who's the alien companion who's up in space.
Because he looks like a rock.
And his cute little hamster ball that he uses to go visit Ryan Gosling's ship. I thought that was cute.
Yeah. One of them ain't making it out.
No, it's gonna be Rocky.
Yeah,
Rocky's not making it.
You don't think it's Ryan Gosling?
No.
Really?
I don't think
because if Ryan Gosling loses, we all die, right?
Humans die.
Okay, so, and we can't go, obviously.
Right. So.
I mean, we could, but the movie ain't gonna be like that. This is based off a book. So if you are curious about the ending, you could probably just read the book, unless they change something up. A lot of people think that the trailers are showing way too much. So if you want to go in this blind, don't watch any of the trailers because they do show a lot.
Yeah, they do.
They probably,
I don't know what's going on, but
I had not known about this, like what this was before. And I feel like they should have kept the Rocky situation under wraps until the movie came out. Because, I don't know, that's like a big reveal.
They need to sell something cute for this movie to get people to go see it. It's the Grogu. It's the Grogu of this movie.
Yeah. Ain't no kid sitting through no 4-hour space movie, though, with Ryan Gosling.
That's true.
But adults like
cute things.
Boom. Grogu and Groot.
Yeah.
So we're fine. We're fine.
Next up on the trailer park is for Disclosure. This is the Super Bowl teaser. This comes out June 12th. This stars, this is directed by Steven Spielberg. It stars Emily Blunt and Josh O'Connor, who we just saw in The Last Knives Out. Emily Blunt will be in Devil Wears Prada 2.
By the way, this is called Disclosure Day. I forgot the word.
And also Coleman Domingo.
Coleman Domingo's in this. This is there's also somebody else in this who looks Colin Firth.
Yes.
He looks familiar in this. Oh, it also says Wyatt Russell is in this. School lying to me.
It's probably the deer.
Why would he be the deer?
Because the deer talks.
Does it?
It's got to talk. The animals talk.
Wyatt Russell's definitely in this.
The animals in this talk.
You think I ain't gonna put it past Steven Spielberg.
Yep.
It's gonna be like an E.T. moment, right?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. These trailers are not giving a lot away, which is good. I appreciate that. I am very excited about this though, because we don't get Steven Spielberg movies, sci-fi movies like ever nowadays.
Yeah.
So this looks like it's gonna be a big deal. I'm very excited for this one.
Yeah.
For sure.
What is this about? It looks like Earth is about to encounter aliens.
That's it.
That's
all that. That's
and
all
the
you
whole
can
world's
tell.
going to know about it.
Now, Emily Blunt is listed as a meteorologist, so maybe she's not an alien? Something going on with her.
I think they're sleepers.
Okay, sleeper agents.
Aliens have been on the planet for a while. It's like Skrulls.
And she don't know she an alien?
Yeah.
Okay. The trailer is definitely giving Emily Blunt is not normal. Because she do the little...
Yeah.
Why she on the news?
Yeah.
And everybody's like, girl, what's wrong with you? You having a moment? So yeah, I'll go sleeper agent. But I am looking forward to this one.
Next up on the trailer park is for Obsession. This comes out May 15th, 2026. This stars
who does this star?
It stars Indy Navarrete, Michael Johnston, and Megan Lawless.
Shout out to them. I don't know who they are.
Yep. And it is going to be directed by Curry Baker.
Do I know who that is?
I don't know who that is. Okay. I'm looking at his filmography, and he has a couple of indie horror films under his belt.
Oh, so this is his
indie horror films and thrillers. And this looks like an indie horror film and thriller.
Yeah. So tell us what the movie's about before I go on a tangent.
Okay. So the movie follows Bear, who's played by Michael Johnston's character, who is a music store employee who buys a supernatural toy, which grants one wish. He wishes for his childhood friend to fall in love with him. This is the classic Goosebumps supernatural short story where you wish for the person that you have a crush on to fall in love with you, and they get a supernatural, dangerous obsession over you.
What's very interesting about this trailer is that we don't see the girl's face.
No.
Of the friend. And I was kind of like, is she a demon? Is she dead and she come back from the dead?
No.
You don't think she dead?
No.
Why we don't see her face then?
It's his friend.
Okay, but why we don't see her face? in the trailer.
I don't know why they don't show her face in the trailer.
It's very spooky, y'all, because
she's probably got like possessed eyes or something.
Okay, because in the trailer we see the girl, she's like standing on the porch. Mm-hmm. She's standing somewhere else. She walks up behind her, but her face is like dark.
Yeah.
They don't shine the light on her face, and I'm like, what's wrong with her?
Yeah.
So
it's not like a Pet Cemetery thing where like she's back from the dead, but she is being possessed by whatever thing that grants these wishes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, she probably gonna kill him or something.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna be like, I'm tired of you. She's like, no, but I love you.
Yeah. But it also says that so the toy that he uses is called the One Wish Willow. Mm-hmm. But he finds out what he asks for. He soon discovers that some desires come at a dark, sinister price. So maybe
it's the devil.
He wishes for her to fall in love with them, but maybe there's like a back end meaning to what that means.
Okay.
So
I can see that. Yeah. Or whatever grants the wish is like got some dark energy tied to it.
So the trailer just basically shows him and flashes of sequences of basically like chaos. It's hard to describe.
I saw somebody bleed.
It seems like she may be going on a murder spree or responsible for killing somebody because of her obsession with him. Yeah, she's clearly possessed by some type of spirit or supernatural entity.
It's given too obsessed because like anybody in your way or anybody who I think might like you or anybody who does you wrong, like I'm getting rid of
her. And her clothes are often covered in blood in a lot of sequences.
Yeah.
So,
you know what?
And he
gonna have to kill her.
Or he's gonna have to kill somebody to like cover up what he's done.
Something.
Yeah.
Everybody's not making it.
It's an interesting premise. I would like to see where this goes.
It is interesting.
Yeah.
I'll give it that.
Yeah.
I was like, but I peeped the fact that we ain't see what homegirl's face look like.
Yeah, she's not like, she's possessed for sure, but I don't think she's like a snapping crack-a-lack-a-demon.
At the beginning.
She may be nuts though.
At the beginning, she's not going to be.
Sure, towards the end.
Bending backwards.
Final boss, her final form.
She definitely going to crawl backwards at the end. I'm calling it.
Last stop on the trailer park is for SPIDER-NOIR. This is a series coming to Amazon Prime May 27, 2026. This is going to star Nicolas Cage playing Ben Reilly in this adaptation.
Okay.
Ben Reilly is not Spider-Noir, but they basically like
switched it up.
It's like if they rebooted Spider-Man.
Okay.
And put Miles Morales in the red and blue suit.
Interesting.
And his girlfriend was Mary Jane.
Okay. I guess I don't
weird.
Hate.
And then it was like Peter Parker just doesn't exist. It'd be weird.
Okay. I trust you.
This is going to be an 8-episode season. And this is going to be centered around a black and white show. Mm-hmm. Where Nicolas Cage plays a detective, plus he moonlights as daylights as well, because he's swinging around in the daytime as well,
right?
As a Spider-Man variant.
But he's swinging with his shooters.
Yeah, he's a variant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
Called Spider-Noir.
Got you.
We don't know what the overall premise of this series is, but we do know that one of the main villains in the show is going to be a variant of Sandman.
Who's played by Gleason.
Donald Gleason.
You just made that up. That's not that man's name. Brendan Gleason.
Brendan Gleason.
I was like, Donald Gleason. Yes, so he's going to play the Sandman. I guess when you watch this, you should maybe not think about any other things Spider-Man related that you've ever seen, because it's very different.
It's a what if.
It is a what if.
It feels like a what if.
It's
not, but it feels like a what if.
It's not going to look like any Spider-Man from Marvel. It don't look like any Spider-Man from the Miles Morales movie series. It's its own different contained Spider-Man.
It's like when Batman had that Batman Japan animated movie where everything was Japanese.
Oh yeah, it's just like it's Spider-Man, but it's different. So just have that thinking cap on if you watch this trailer or watch this show. It looks interesting though.
It does.
I mean, we like Nicolas Cage over here. He's given a little bit of Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yep.
A little face off a little bit. So I was like, okay, he ain't forgot his roots.
Not very much long legs.
No. Thank God. Where would that fit?
I don't know.
Thank God. Maybe at the end, if he goes psychotic, then we can get long legs Nicolas Cage. But it looks pretty different. I will say most people, Jaden mentioned that this is black and white, but they are also offering it in color.
Fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna be that person. I think I would like to watch it in
that's the point of noir.
Color, but it looks so vibrant.
It's like watching Sin City in color.
Fine.
Yes.
But you already showed me. Here's the thing, though. I've never seen Sin City in color. That's not an option.
Watch it in black and white, and then if you want to watch,
I'm not watching this twice.
Whatever sequences you want to see in color, go watch the sequences.
Okay, fine.
Watch the show in black and white.
Jay's gonna be a purist. And I will join
it's
him.
SPIDER-NOIR.
I will join him in. Then why did they offer it in color?
They shouldn't have.
Okay, fine.
Don't yield to their mistake.
Okay, all right, Amazon Prime. That's your fault then. Because I watched the trailer in black and white, and there's one scene where somebody's on fire or something. I was like, oh, I wonder what this look like in color. So then I watched it in color. And I was like, this is actually...
You know what a man on fire look like in color?
It looks pretty cool in color, but I will watch it in black and white because apparently watching it in color is like sacrilegious.
It is.
Fine.
Blasphemy.
Well, another thing that one Twitter account said this, but nobody else mentioned it, is that apparently all episodes may be dropping at the same time. And I was like, where is the uproar? Because anytime anything else drop at the same time, everybody's ready to set the world on fire.
But Crusader didn't drop at once, did it?
Yeah, I can't remember. We was having a conversation before we started recording to remember what season ones of shows drop weekly or all at once.
Maybe it doesn't matter because we can't remember now.
Right.
Maybe I'd say
did we watch? I feel like it was all at once because I watched multiple episodes at a time.
Yeah, I think so too.
I feel like it was all at once. Yeah. I feel like it. So we'll see how the weekly release or non-weekly release of this one comes out.
8 episodes. It depends on how long they are.
I would think they at least be close to an hour. 45 minutes. Less than that. Feel like that would be.
Those are 30 minutes.
They were, but that was more like a. I don't know. I don't know why I would expect this one to be longer for some reason per episode. We'll see. My thing is, if you're going to make this and it only be like 30 minutes, just make it like a movie. That's my personal opinion.
Amazon's
weird.
Yeah.
They're weird. Yeah, let's put it that way.
Business of doing that.
They're not going to advertise this at all. So this is the only time you'll hear about it.
Yep. You're welcome.
So hopefully come May, you'll remember it.
Send us our check.
And then if it's good enough, we'll maybe put it on the podcast.
Yep.
And thank you. You're welcome.
I'll still watch it because I'm interested to see Nicolas Cage's Spider-Man.
As Gone in 60 Seconds Spider-Man. Because that's how he's acting.
Yeah.
He does the little finger thing. And I was like, this is Gone in 60 Seconds.
Let's go.
Right. He does exactly that. If you watch the trailer, you'll know exactly what we're talking about. But this has been talked about for a while. We finally got the trailer. We'll see how it is. I'm interested. I want to watch it in color, but I won't. I'll watch it in black and white.
She don't watch it in color. Anybody gonna be able to stop her?
No, not. And you're not. There's no way you're gonna be able to tell if I did or not.
That is all the stops in the trailer park. Let's dive into this Bunch Crunch.
You forgot my mini review.
Oh, mini reviews.
I'm just kidding.
I don't have a background for this. Oh, no.
I ain't make one. We just got the roll.
We're going back to news.
Okay. Sorry guys, this is a new segment for us. So this is our sidebar mini review segment that we don't have a background for, but we'll have one next time when Jay watch a horror movie I'm absolutely not watching, because I bet you that's the next time we do this.
Hey, We Bury the Dead came out.
Did you watch it?
No, but maybe I'll do that one.
I read the spoiler.
Oh.
I was curious of how it ended. It's when you watch it.
Typical?
Well, no.
Oh.
It sounds depressing though.
Oh no.
Well, don't let my
like
take,
sad horror.
Don't let my take of that dissuade you from watching it, because you wanted to see it, so you should watch it.
Okay.
Yeah, but it ain't no like Scream or no.
I mean, yeah. Cause
what's that horror movie you watched and you were like, it was too depressing recently? Ooh, Break Her Back.
Is it like that? I'm okay then.
No. Yeah. See, I didn't watch Bring Her Back either. I just read about it, and I'm trying to. It's not. I don't know. You should read some non-spoiler reviews of it. But to me, reading the plot on Wikipedia, I was like, "Ooh, this kind of depressing."
No, Bring Her Back was sad.
Okay, if you want me to spoil it for you,
it wasn't just possession.
Let me know after
possession and trauma.
Okay, this was not possession though. Not really. It's just zombies in life.
Was it as depressing as Hereditary?
Maybe.
Okay.
We'll discuss later.
Okay.
We went on a sidebar of a sidebar. We'll discuss We Buried the Dead later.
Back to the sidebar.
So this sidebar minute review, I watched me and our mom, Jay, was not in attendance because he didn't watch the first season.
No.
Did you want to watch? Do you want to join us?
No, y'all too far.
You would have to watch the whole first season to catch up.
Yeah, I'll have to watch the whole first season.
We'll let you know.
And I still need to watch Fallout.
Yeah, Jay ain't even started Fallout. At least I'm on episode 2.
There are games.
There are lots of things to do. So we watched Cross episodes 1 and 2. All 3 episodes, or the first 3 episodes are out right now on Prime. Me and Jay had a little discussion before we started recording how the first season all dropped at once. And I actually do think that would benefit this. I would prefer to watch Cross in a binge fashion. So it's interesting now that it's being trickled out to us. I don't understand the logic behind why they are doing that. But I will say, for the first 2 episodes, I'll do a non-spoiler since it's literally just came out. So far, so good. Okay. Cross is back. He's still Cross, although he's
still crossing.
He's still crossing, but he's still kind of a knucklehead in some situations.
Okay.
He was less knuckleheady, I feel like, in the first one.
Okay.
Which is interesting. His best friend, Allspice guy, is back. He will be here's my critique. I'll say it this way. There's like 3 plots going on in this.
Okay.
And in the last one, we only had 2. And I feel like we might have 1 too many.
Okay.
Now, it's only 2 episodes in, so I don't know how they all going to play out. I feel like 1 is going to suffer, though, because you can't have too many things going on in a series.
Okay.
Even if it's 8 episodes, it's kind of like we got to wrap everything up for everybody, like somebody going to suffer. So that'll be interesting to see as we progress. But we have our main storyline because, Amos is in this from Expanse. He's one of the villains or the antagonists.
Pause.
Yes.
Boom. Okay, we're good.
And now we have a background.
Yes.
If you're listening to us on audio, you like, what is y'all talking about? On our YouTube video, we have like backgrounds and we like switch depending on what segment we're in. But so the setup for season 2 is Cross and the other chick detective that he was working with. What's her name?
He has a partner?
He doesn't have a partner. Well, his best friend, Detective Allspice, is his quote unquote partner. But he, in the last season, he worked with the FBI agent Kayla.
Okay.
And she was kind of involved. She's back. So she's supposed to be, they're partners in this season, technically, even though she's still FBI, because they are investigating Matthew Lillard.
Oh, okay.
Has somebody who's trying to kill him.
Stu. Oh, Stu's not a killer. Stu's a victim.
We only episode 2. So hold your breath. Don't hold your breath.
Okay.
He is a billionaire. He's like a Elon Musk of like, he's like an Elon Musk, a Tim Cook or whatever. Of some like,
he's a billionaire.
He's a billionaire.
Interesting.
And he thinks somebody's trying to kill him.
Okay.
So he has tasked Cross and Kayla to find whoever's trying to kill him.
Okay.
Essentially. We see that the protagonists of this show are Amos from Expanse and another young lady. What is her name?
Antagonist.
Yes, antagonist.
Okay.
Sorry. I mean, well, here's why I'm saying maybe. So Wes Chatham is how do I kind of say this? He's a, what do you call it, anti-hero?
Okay.
Because the episode 1 opens with, this is a little spoilers, whatever. Opens with him and Rebecca, who's our other antagonist, going to another billionaire's house, and it's a whole Epstein Island situation.
Oh.
Exactly. Which, sidebar, I understand that like we in that era of like,
did they do that on purpose?
I don't know, because let me tell you, is it bad to say I'm tired of?
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not bad
to
say
you're
tired
in
of
the news, and that's real life. I watch TV and movies as a form of escapism. I don't want no Epstein Island business.
Go watch our Blink Twice review.
In all my stuff.
Yeah.
So there's an Epstein Island situation going on, and Amos and Rebecca kill the guy. So it's kind of like, well, are they bad? Because they killing bad people, right? So we only 2 episodes in, or I'm only 2 episodes in. So all those pieces ain't tied together yet. But we do have this whole, I'm curious of how we're going to resolve our antagonists are like doing a whole Robin Hood thing, killing the bad to make it good.
Okay.
So that is pretty much as far as I am. I think they're going to do something with our 2 leads that the general public is not going to like.
Oh.
Probably guess what that is, because one's male and one's female.
Oh no.
Yeah, because Krause had a love interest in the previous one. And some things went down or whatever. But I think I know where that's going with Kayla and Krause. I don't think people are going to be happy about it, because Kayla is not African American. Well. Anywho, so I'm just saying what the people probably gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, I would have preferred all episodes drop at once, because I probably would have kept watching it. Yeah. Like picked a weekend and just stayed up till 3:00 in the morning watching it. Like,
but it sounds like it's still good.
So far, it's still good until they do this thing that I'm anticipating they're doing. But hopefully, that's not like a bulk of the show.
That's interesting, because they still have season 3.
Like, it's gonna be a new case.
Made or greenlit?
I think it's greenlit.
Greenlit.
But every season, a new case, so they can keep making these until the end of the world.
Interesting.
Essentially, because you have Krause always investigating a thing. Now Kayla's wrapped up in some mess. That's the second plot.
Okay.
And then his best friend Allspice got a mama that came back from the dead. So there's 3 things going on.
Interesting.
Your mama already confused, and I'm trying to help her out. So just send up a prayer that she don't. I'm like, Mom, it's only 3 things going on, and the third one you ain't got to worry about. She's like, it's too confusing. Like, we will make it. We gonna make it. She also probably listened to this episode and gonna be cracking up because we're talking about it. Anywho, so it's so far so good. The end of episode 1, they bring back somebody from the previous season who was a psycho, but I liked him. I know he's bad. He was a terrible person, but I liked him.
Okay.
So he's back. And then there's a very obvious Chekhov's gun with the daughter. I'm just waiting. The daughter is 12 and she gets a cell phone. That sounds like a setup for something.
Okay.
I don't even know what. I'm like, the girl having a phone gonna come back.
Kidnapped or something.
Or the killer's gonna
find my phone or something.
Bug the phone, hack it.
Yeah, it's gonna come
the daughter getting the phone is definitely gonna come back up. And I'm like, okay, great. Well, this is gonna come back up later. Hopefully they write it to where it's not goofy. So it's so far so good.
Good.
First 2 seasons are good. I'm sorry. First 2 episodes have been good. I will update at the end. I'm not maybe in the middle, but then I'll come back at the end and see if it's all it was cracked up to be. But you're right. We already have a season 3, so I guess maybe it don't matter.
Matthew Lillard's in a lot of stuff.
He is booked and busy.
He's like the antagonist in the new season of Daredevil too.
Yes. Yep. You are right.
So I wonder if he had time to film both of these.
I don't know, because you're right. They are coming around the same time.
And Scream and Five Nights at Freddy's. So good for him.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Quentin Tarantino, who tried to play.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And by shout out I mean boo.
Right.
He was also in The Life of Chuck. I didn't know that. With Loki. We didn't watch that.
Oh, okay.
That got a lot of praise though.
So these new episodes come out when?
They come out every Wednesday. So the first 3 episodes are out now if you are listening to this podcast like on release day or our release day. But it comes out every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
And it's only like an hour or so. So it ain't too bad. I just hope they don't. The first season was so good. I hope it don't have a second season curse, which happens a lot.
Hopefully not, because it seems like they put it all out. They had a plan.
Yes.
A long plan all at once. So
that's
good.
Right. And I guess it kind of don't matter because we already know we getting to season 3. But whatever we learn from season 2, depending on how it is, I hope we carry into season 3.
Yeah. So hopefully hopefully there's no shift, but we shouldn't spot a difference until like season 4. Like all the first seasons, if they got it greenlit, hopefully it's because they had like a story already.
It sounded good. Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
So
you're right.
4 will be, or you don't notice a difference at all. Hopefully you don't notice a difference.
Right. But despite what may happen or what I may anticipate happening, Aldous Hodge is doing great as Alex Cross. So all the acting is good. If the writing goes wonky or don't play out, it won't be because of the actors.
That's good.
So yeah, but everybody is good in their roles, which is good. And it's nice to see Amos back from Expanse.
It is. Yeah.
He's playing a killer though.
I wonder if old girl will be back in Monarch.
Who's old girl?
Hold on. Let me get her name.
Old girl back in Monarch. Oh, from Expanse.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We follow her on Instagram. Naomi, that's what her name was. Her real name is Mrs. Her Instagram name is Mrs. Tipper.
Yes. Oh, yeah. That would make sense that she would be back from Monarch.
Yeah, because she was the girl who is blackmailing the main girl from Monarch.
She was the head of that organization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if she'll be back in Monarch.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I liked her a lot. So, yeah, that is my sidebar mini review for Krause. Check it out. And I will come back and give you an update as the season progresses.
Nice. Oh, random sidebar. Draper, our girl from Expanse, is going to be in that Jason Momoa Dave Bautista movie. She plays like their sister.
Oh, the one that's already out.
Yeah.
Okay. People said that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, she plays like their sister.
That tracks.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to be Hawaii, right?
Yeah.
I think she's like,
so good for everybody in Expanse doing stuff.
Right. Great show, by the way. If you have not watched The Expanse, highly recommend it.
Video game's almost finished.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They talked about that like 12 years ago.
Yeah. There's like an hour worth of gameplay footage out.
Okay.
On YouTube because they're still developing it. But it's going to be good.
When me and Jay like get in the, I don't know, I say in the rhythm or flow, we already in one of life. But we should really stream our video game plays. I don't know how we would do that and fit that into what we already do day to day. I don't know.
It would have to be pre-scheduled out.
It would definitely have to be
it would have to be like dated on a calendar.
Yeah,
we'd have to set it up, test it.
Yeah, because we both are playing Ghost of Yotei right now, and we play two totally different ways.
We do.
It's quite entertaining.
It is. It's fun.
It's also entertaining when like one of us get to a really hard boss fight.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun when the
co-op
comes out and our playstyles clash.
Maybe
because I like to be stealthy and Cheryl likes to kick the doors down,
blazing,
kicking and screaming.
They like, do you want to run in? Yes. X1.
And I'll just be in the grass.
Right. So. I don't do that hide and seeking and all that. That ain't my style. So yeah, I don't know. I've thought about that the other day. I was like, we should really find a way to be able to like put this on YouTube.
We do. We have to find we have to do what real video game streamers do that they think people don't do.
What?
You pre-play the chapter and then you stream it and act like you haven't played it already.
So you already know what to do?
So that you don't mess up on live.
What's the fun of it?
So that you know what to anticipate.
Here's the funny thing. It don't matter if I played it twice. I'm still going to mess up.
Yeah.
So yeah, sidebar to the sidebar. All right, so now let's get into our last segment, Bunch Crunch. Speaking of video games, John Wick is getting a video game, which I'm actually surprised there's not one already at this point.
Hitman.
It's John Wick.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Well,
no?
Yeah.
I feel like it's close.
It's close.
John Wick has a little more...
Well, Hitman was more stealthy. I don't think there's any stealth in John Wick.
Not based on his gameplay.
No.
You using like paper towel rolls.
This would be perfect for you. That's why I sent this to you.
Plates, shoes.
This is your
forks.
Perfect style of gameplay.
It is a single-player, third-person action game. Mm-hmm. It takes place before all the John Wick movies, which to me makes sense because then you ain't got to deal with no continuity because it don't exist.
Yeah.
Although it'd be cool if like Ballerina's like a playable. Not playable, but like, you know, an NPC or something.
It'll have an online co-op mode coming like 6 months after release.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Chad Stahelski has been advising on the game. He is the director and creator of the John Wick franchise. Keanu Reeves would voice the role.
Second good video game.
That means
he did that.
They got budget. Said, oh right. Mm-hmm, yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, that makes sense. That would be weird to not have him voice it. Although they probably could have found a voice actor that was close to Keanu Reeves, and we might not have known.
They do that. Scarlett Johansson don't be voicing nothing.
Neither does when they do What If.
Jr., none of them.
They be like, no. They'll be like, that's okay. We find somebody
else to do
real close. Whoever do her and What If.
Laura, whoever.
Yeah, she pretty good.
Yeah, she's
like,
good.
That's not Asian Queen?
No.
Okay. Sound just like her. So this is getting released on PS5, Xbox, and PC. Mm-hmm. Oh, they're not going to put it on the Switch? Twitch?
No, the Switch can't handle this.
Switch? What is it called? Switch. Okay.
Yeah.
They put I thought they put Final Fantasy on the Switch. The Switch. Is it not? It don't render well.
Yeah, it's different.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Different engines.
Gotcha. Yeah. So this is probably another video game we could probably both play.
Yeah, this would be fun.
Have two different playing styles because I'm just going guns blazing.
You are.
I don't need to plan nothing out. They be trying to be stealth. I don't stealth. Like I don't need to hide. I'm running guns blazing, sword out, gun out, pop, pop, pop. That is how I play video games.
Every level.
Every even when I try to sneak it and work it, I'll be like, I don't care. Let's go.
Every mission.
Let's go.
It's a one-woman army.
Sometimes it works. Sometimes it don't. I will be saying it's not a 100% success rate when I do that. And then another piece of Bunch of Crunch, The Mummy 4, which we talked about.
I was going to say about the John Wick. Mm-hmm. If it's before the game, maybe it's like his Baba Yaga years.
Okay. Oh, that makes sense.
When he was like his spookiest.
It has to be before that or it has to be during that because it wouldn't make sense to be in that middle period when he wasn't doing anything.
Kill somebody with a pencil.
Listen.
That's a special move.
Toilet paper roll, just jab, 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 right down their throat, and they just be dead. So it's mimicking the movies.
Yeah, I'm wondering what the it's clearly going to be rated M for mature, but I'm wondering what the
premise is.
The gore in this game is going to be like.
Oh, see, that's another thing. Jay like blood everywhere.
So the John Wick movies.
Yeah, but you ain't got to turn the level up. That's unnecessary to do. Like, I don't know how video games be like, you want a little blood or you want all the blood ever existed. And you're like
that Rooster game.
Why would you need that? You can't see nothing at a certain point. Your character is just red. You're just like, who is who? Who are you killing? Because everybody is in dark red. It's too much.
It's fun.
But yeah, I'm sure if you stabbing somebody with a pencil in their eye, I figured that would be a very bloody event.
Probably.
Yuck. I'm going to turn it down. We play Ghost of Yotei. You can't even see Jared.
Okay.
His character be red. I'm like, where's she at? I can't see her.
I turn up the mud and blood.
I too be just drowning in blood. And I'm like, rinse it off in the river, please. All right. Last but not least, The Mummy 4 has an official release date of May 19th, 2028.
Yeah.
We got a while. This is not coming anytime soon.
So the script is finished.
They said the script is good and they are not telling us what it is. That's because it might change. It's been a while.
It's going to be a while till it comes out.
Right. So they might do some tweaks and what they say now might not be what applies in 2 years, but it's more like closer to 2.5 years. Yeah. But at least it has a date.
Yeah.
So it's coming. We don't have anybody else confirmed besides Evie and Rick.
Yep. Odette Fair said he hasn't heard anything, but he hopes that they'll call him because he would like to come back.
It's early. Yeah. I mean, if they got the script, I feel like they know if he in the movie or not.
Yeah, I would like Ardeth Bay back.
Bring everybody.
He wasn't in the last one.
Nobody.
The Dragon Temple one. Because it was in Japan.
We struck that from the record. Yeah. They don't exist.
Yeah.
So excited. I'm slightly nervous because I'm too excited about this movie.
I think it's gonna be good. The ingredients are there. I think
they got radio silence, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm very optimistic. I'm probably too optimistic. Even if it's bad, I'm alive. But I loved it. It don't matter. So we can get a fifth one.
Is Jonathan not coming back?
The only people they have confirmed are Rick and Evie.
Jonathan has to be there.
I feel like he's
still in stuff. I mean, they're all still acting.
Yeah. It would be silly not to bring the brother back.
I mean, we last saw him in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That was the last time I saw him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just bring everybody. If the character lived, just bring him back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Why question. Not? Yeah.
We are here for the cast, not the plot.
Yeah. Who are they gonna cast as his son?
Oh, they do have a kid.
Yeah. He has to be adult age. Oh, he was adult age in the last one. So
right.
Grown.
Oh
now.
God, they gonna pick. Just pick somebody off the street.
It can't be somebody 20s because he has to be grown.
Right. He has to be like in his 30s or something, right?
Yeah, he has to be a full adult.
It don't matter because I don't want the plot centered around the kid.
But Bill Skarsgård.
No. Because he would be the villain.
He would be the villain.
He would have to be. If you put Bill Skarsgård in a Mummy movie and he's not the villain, then what's the point? Like, what are you doing? You could pick Caleb Turner. He old enough. He about to be James Bond.
He is older.
You see that? Did you see that?
Somebody
asked him about James Bond? He said, I can't talk about that.
Oh, that would be good.
I liked him.
That would be good. And he's cheap.
He's cheap. He's young.
They were talking about Jacob Elordi. I was like, I don't think so.
Sorry. Did I do that too loud?
I was like, I don't think so.
I don't have anything against Jacob Elordi because I technically have not seen him in anything, but he ain't giving no James Bond.
Caleb Turner would be a good James Bond. I never even thought about that.
There was he was doing press or something. I think some film festival is going on right now. And a reporter asked him, and he said something along the lines of like, I'm not going to comment on that. Like trying to, the typical Marvel thing where you're like,
That could work.
I would like him though.
That would work.
He's pretty good. He's doing a film he has a film with Pamela Anderson out right now that they're doing press for.
Okay.
I'm not gonna comment on that. And then his co-star said, "I'm the next James Bond," trying to like divert attention away from it.
That means he told them that he got the call, and they tried to be his. And
they trying to help. They trying to help him not. Mm-hmm.
They sold.
He would be a good James Bond though. I like him.
Yeah.
That's another sidebar to the sidebar, but that is it. But he would play a good son in a Mummy.
Yes.
That's how we got. Yes. That's how we got Caleb.
That's correct. and Evie's British, and the little boy was British. So.
Right. Is he British? I don't even know.
Sounds British.
Because he has to be James Bond, right? Let me see. Let me look him up real quick. Caleb Turner is he's English. Check. I think just go ahead. That's it. I've made my choice, y'all.
Because I can't think.
Don't pick nobody else.
I can't think of anybody else.
No.
No.
Who else could be James Bond at this point? That fits that what they looking for, which is younger. No. Don't pick Jacob.
All right, it's decided.
And Caleb Turner is James Bond. You heard it here first, guys. You heard it here on the Vaguely Dirty Podcast first.
We broke it.
If you hear anybody else say it, they got it from us or from him not want to answer that question on press.
So that is all of our movie news, Trailer Park, Bunch Crunch, and our sidebar mini review segment for this week. We're going to take a short break and come back for our review of Crime 101.
Yeah. Oh, Dula Peeps.
Yeah,
Beyonce. I keep forgetting that.
Oh, that's how I know.
I know him from Dumbledore. Secrets of Fantastic Beasts.
My second reference for him.
That's actually my first reference. Oh. Dula Peep is second.
You know, I saw that movie first.
Right. Shout out to him for getting James Bond. This week we watched Crime 101, which was released February 13th, 2026. Director is Bart Layton, who has not directed this is like his biggest movie.
Yeah.
His previous movie was called The Imposter, which is actually a documentary.
Okay.
Well, he's made other things, but that was his first movie, The Imposter. So shout out to him for getting a stat cast for his biggest movie.
He wrote this too, didn't he?
Let's see. Did he also write this? Yes, the screenplay. Yeah. Now, this is based on a short story, I believe, called Crime 101.
Yes.
But he did, to take a short story and turn it into a 2-hour and 20-minute movie.
Yeah, a long movie.
Right. Pretty good. So shout out to Bart. The cast and characters of Crime 101 include Thor plays Mike James Davis, who is our thief. We have Hulk, who plays Detective Lou. I don't know how to pronounce that man's last name. Loopstick, who plays our detective, obviously.
Interesting last name.
Our lead detective. We have Druid, who plays, he had a name. Okay. Ormond.
Okay.
Who plays a crazy person. We'll just leave it at that. Crazy person on the bike. We have Storm plays Sharon Combs.
Combs.
2
O's. I thought that was weird.
Oh, you're right. Wikipedia has it wrong.
It's weird.
It is Combs.
Yeah, every time I saw a Combs, I was like, that is weird.
Yeah.
Combs.
So Storm plays Sharon Combs.
Shout out to all the Combs.
Hello.
No shade.
You got some representation here. She plays our insurance broker. And then I'll name 2 other people that were in the movie. We have Monica Barbario, who plays Maya, who is Thor's love interest. And then we have Corey Hawkins, who plays Detective Tillman, who is Hulk's partner. Oh, and I will also mention Jennifer Jason Leigh is in this, and Nick Nolte is also in this. Did you realize that was Jennifer Jason Leigh? Bet you did.
Jennifer Jason Leigh was his wife?
Was Hulk's wife. Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Because
we only got like a side profile shot of her.
She wasn't in it very much, which I was like, why did y'all get Jennifer Jason Leigh to do this?
Yeah, but, weird.
Hey.
She was in 2 scenes. One, no face. And the second, it was like a weird
30 seconds of face. Right. So shout out to her getting a check.
Good for her.
And then Nick Nolte is in this for a couple minutes. But I guess he's technically kind of significant.
He has 2 scenes. They're important.
Right. His character is called Money. I feel like they made that up.
Is that what his character's called?
That's what Wikipedia says that, but it also spelled Coombs wrong.
That's his purpose.
So he does have a purpose though.
Yeah.
So that is our cast and characters of Crime 101. Runtime of 2 hours and 20 minutes. So, you're going to need a large popcorn for this one. Budget of $90 million, which is fine because Amazon got it.
Mm-hmm.
This comes from MGM Studios, but Amazon bought it. So technically an Amazon movie.
Oh, interesting.
I think Mercy was like that too. Like I think Mercy was an MGM studio movie, but
that wasn't good.
I don't think nobody saw that.
Nope.
Sorry, Chris. Maybe be a better person. Sorry for Jessica Ferguson though.
Yeah,
girl.
What? I mean, Rebecca Ferguson's fine.
I said Jessica Ferguson. Lord, Rebecca Ferguson.
She'll be alright.
Elsa just picked better roles.
She's in Dune.
She's fine. Yeah. She can act. We're good. All right. So the box office opening day for Crime 101 is sitting at 3.9. It's projected to do 12 million for the 3-day. And then this is President's Day weekend. So they count 4-day weekends. 14 million for the 4-day. Is that great?
Not for its budget.
Not too great. But it's probably do fine on streaming. Because this was going to be on Amazon. So, this is the season of, what is my favorite quote nowadays?
Slap?
No, that's your favorite quote.
Oh.
Who cared? The movie got made.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
AKA our favorite director, Zack Snyder, said that.
Bill's got to get paid.
Bill's got to get paid. The movie got made. But I will say, the fact that this director, Bart, got this cast with this budget, and Amazon was like, sure, make your movie. Props for that.
That's good.
Props for that. Yeah. So Cinema Score B. It's not too bad for this genre of movie. And Rotten Tomatoes, 86 for critics and 84 for audience, which pretty much matches up with the Cinema Score.
Okay.
So people like it, whether you saw it in the theaters or whether you were a critic or regular digglers like us. Pretty good audience score. So, can you give us the plot of Crime 101 without spoilers?
Plot for Crime 101 is Chris Hemsworth plays a notorious jewel thief who is working with Halle Berry.
Yes.
Yeah.
And at the beginning of the movie.
Well, that's the whole plot. That's in the trailer.
You're right. That's what sells us. So you're right.
Chris Hemsworth is a jewel thief who's working with Halle Berry.
You're right.
To steal properties from her coworkers.
Yeah.
While he is also
coworkers, clients. Yeah.
Clients and coworkers. Yeah, clients. Because she works for an insurance firm.
Company.
That's not a big deal.
Right.
So he's working with Halle Berry, who works for an insurance firm, to help her steal valuables from her clients. And Mark Ruffalo plays a detective who is on the case, who is trying to track down Chris Hemsworth because he's notorious.
Correct.
And hijinks and shenanigans ensue.
Yeah, pretty stylish hijinks and shenanigans, I would say.
Yeah.
And the 101 references the freeway, not a rule book.
Yes.
So I feel like when this movie was first announced, I thought the 101 was gonna be like a list of like, if you commit a crime, do this, and if you commit a crime, no, we don't get into that. It's literally about the freeway.
Yeah, it's not a double entendre.
It's not. So that is the plot to our movie. Now we're going to get into non-spoiler thoughts. Do you want to go first or you want me to go first?
I can go first.
Okay, hit it.
Non-spoiler thoughts for Crime 101. This was good. I just thought this was a very good thriller. It's not really a mystery. No. There's not really anything you have to figure out, which Heat wasn't like that either. No. It wasn't really a mystery. It was kind of just like watching the story happen from multiple angles and just wondering like when and how they're going to collide. Yeah. I liked the pacing of it. I liked how we see all the characters. We spend a lot of time with the characters individually before they start to intersect with each other. Like, for example, the sit-down dinner with Halle Berry and Chris Hemsworth where he gives her the plot of the movie. That they show in the trailer doesn't happen for like 45 minutes into the movie.
You're right.
Because we've spent so much time learning who all the characters are individually,
separately.
Which would think they did a good job.
I like that part.
Like, they did a good job, like, showing Chris Hemsworth is complicated, Halle Berry's underappreciated, Mark Ruffalo's same.
Hot mess.
And Barry Keoghan's a wild card. And we kind of get, like, a piece of each of them before they start to talk to each other.
And they do the cool thing in editing or filming where the characters cross paths with each other, but they don't know who each other are at that point.
It's kind of like Crash. So, like, we're following Halle Berry, and then Mark Ruffalo drives past her, and now we're following Mark Ruffalo.
I like that part. That
and cool. Because I guess because they all take the 101. Everybody takes the 101, so everybody crosses paths at some point.
That was cool.
It did kind of make the city feel small, but
and we know darn well.
Sometimes
we know darn well.
Because why would you be in the same yoga class? But that's fine.
Come on, in LA.
That was the one thing I was like, so
a little unrealistic,
so small. Like,
yeah.
But I thought the acting was really good. The way the movie looked was really good. Halle Berry was the standout. She had the best moments in the film.
Okay.
She had the best monologue towards the end. She also had the best character motivation.
Yeah, I would agree with you
out
on
of
that.
all of them. They all had reasons for being involved, but her motivation was one I could relate to.
I agree.
And clothing was really good, especially Halle Berry's. Like, just her wardrobe.
Yeah.
Every single
Chris
thing was so
Hemsworth
good.
had a jacket with like a leather collar.
He did. He had like a lot of good stuff.
Okay.
A lot of good cars. It was very flashy.
Yes, I do enjoy a flashy movie.
It looks like Heat. Looks like it looks like what a modern Heat would look like. It doesn't have the exact same feel, but it's in the daytime a lot, which Heat was also not as in the daytime.
Yeah, the end of Heat was actually all at night.
Yeah, so the second half of Heat was mostly at night. So this one is definitely a lot more in the day, but the feel is very Heat. Especially the moments between, they really nail what they're going for with the Al Pacino, Robert De Niro dynamic between Mark Ruffalo and Chris Hemsworth. Yeah. It's not as good because neither one of them are Al Pacino or Robert De Niro. That's not their fault. But they do a good job with doing that with them.
I agree. And this is Heat was directed by Michael Mann.
Right.
So Bart ain't there yet.
No.
That's all we saying.
But
that's
he
all
did a good job.
He did.
Like, as an homage. If I was Michael Mann, I would be flattered by this.
You know, it's funny. Michael Mann wrote Heat, and Heat was based on Heat is based on LA Takedown, which was the film. Okay. So yeah, they're both based off something else, but the director wrote a whole screenplay around.
So he could be like he could be coming up in his Michael Mann era.
I ain't mad at it.
Hey.
I ain't mad at it, Bart. I ain't mad at
Somebody's got to be a new Supreme has to rise. Michael Mann made Killers.
He did.
So
okay. Yeah. I mean, he's Michael Mann. So what can you say?
That's all I want to say for a non-spoiler. But I thought this was good.
Okay. I will echo a lot of your thoughts. My expectation was a mini Heat or a Heat Light or a Heat-esque movie. That's exactly what I got. So my expectations were met. So that, I mean, I'm giving my rating a little early, but it's already hitting at a high star range because my expectations were met. Cast chemistry was good. So even though it's a while before our casts run into each other in the movie, so Chris Hemsworth's character is doing his thing. Mark Ruffalo is investigating robberies, but he doesn't know like it's Chris Hemsworth, right? He just know it's a person.
Right. Yeah.
He's doing his thing with his partner. Halle Berry's just, living her day-to-day life, actually. She's just working.
Yeah.
When we meet her for the first, I don't know, half of the movie, most of the movie, she's just working day to day.
Yeah, I was like, she didn't know what the plot was until 45 minutes in.
Right. She's just living her life like it's golden, minding her
own
business. Literally was minding her own business before Thor showed up. And then we have Barry, who is also, I'm going to say, he's not really minding his business. He get involved with business, but he doesn't know who these people are yet until he's tasked to run into them.
So Thor is a jewel thief who has a handler.
Yes.
And they both share the same handler. They don't work together.
No.
Yeah.
And they don't know who each other are.
So it's kind of like we just saw The Accountant 2, where
Accountant 2,
where Ben Affleck's brother and the crazy girl had the same handler, but they didn't work together.
You're right.
They just both got the same hits.
Exactly. Yeah. It was just like, you're right. It exactly just like that. So even Barry and Chris their characters are working for the same guy, but they don't realize that they're, the co-workers.
Right.
Essentially, co-workers that never see each other. So, but once they all do meet and they're all different, various factions, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not so good. That was all. They all played well off each other. Yeah. So I like that. Casting department, you did a good job. Yeah. A+. This movie's not doing anything new per se, but it's all fun to watch. So even I would say there's a part of the movie where I think I looked at Jay and was like, I don't think nobody gonna die in this.
Yeah.
And we were somewhat right, but this movie does not set up in Heat. If you have not seen Heat, I'm about to spoil it. Robert De Niro dies at the end of Heat. Yeah. But I feel like that movie set up that somebody could go.
Yeah.
This movie don't really set up that like any of the mains about to be a sacrificial lamb or nothing like that, or like gonna meet the end of the road. But that was okay. There was enough of other things going on with this that I feel like it was enjoyable regardless.
I didn't think anybody was gonna die, but I think they did a good job with making Barry Keoghan like a wild card, which you didn't exactly know what he was gonna do, or if he was gonna mess something up.
He did a good job at that.
Bad enough to where things got really bad.
He could have caused somebody to die. So you're right. So I the pacing was fine, but I do feel like it was a little long in the tooth. Just a little bit.
Was it with certain sequences?
Certain sequences they just could have cut.
Yeah.
Actually, to be honest, there's a whole character they could have cut.
Oh.
Sorry. And I like this actor, but his character added nothing to this movie.
Yeah.
And I feel like if they could have trimmed this to like maybe 205 if they could have cut some of the extra out, and I feel like the movie would have felt a little tighter.
Okay.
That's all. I mean, there was a couple times I looked at my phone and was like, how much longer we got left? Not because I was bored, but I was kind of like, there's a lot going on. We got 5 different people we following.
No.
It's a whole lot of movie. What are we doing next? But I still enjoyed, even though it felt a little long, I didn't feel like I was like ready to go or nothing like that. So they could have edited, but I still enjoyed my time. And then I will say the movie sounds good. So I think there's a score obviously in the movie, but certain movies have like, whether it's the cars, whether it's the fighting, whether it's the city noise, whether it's the guns or whatever, like the score is there and that's good because they turn up the music at the right points to set tension, but the sound design of the movie is also really good. Right. So that added an extra layer.
Good car chases. So
good car chases, and like Jay said, the movie looks good, like not just the people, like physically, but they also have good looking clothes on. They drive like nice looking cars, and people have nice houses and apartments. So the movie looks aesthetically pleasing as well. Yeah. So anything else we have for non-spoilers?
That's all I got.
All right, so we are going to spoil the heck out of this movie. If you don't want to be spoiled, pause, go check it out. Come back, and we're going to spoil in 3, 2, and 1. So as always, we'll go down our character list here. We'll start with Thor, also known as Chris Hemsworth, also known in this movie as Mike/James Davis, which is funny because you go through most of this movie and I could not tell you what that man's name was. Nope. I was like, is he like the protagonist in Tenet where like he don't have a name? But he actually does have a name. He does have a name. When Mark Ruffalo goes sniffing around, we find out he has an actual name. Yeah. But Chris Hemsworth did good.
Yeah, I think he did
I
good.
like that Chris Hemsworth is building a filmography outside of Marvel.
Yes.
He's doing different stuff. He's like, y'all not about to pigeonhole me. But he's also like, Marvel, don't forget my number. So I like that he's doing both. He plays a very, it's funny because he's a jewel thief, but he's self-conscious. He's not very sure about himself.
He's not a killer.
He's not a killer, so he is non-violent.
Yes.
Okay. His whole thing is like, I can steal these because insurance gonna pay for it.
Yeah.
So he's not like, I'm stealing from the rich to give to myself.
Yes.
He's not. We don't see any donations to charity in this. So he's definitely not a Robin Hood sort of thief. He's working with Nick Nolte, and I guess they like split money certain ways. And Nick Nolte is the one who helps him set up jobs or whatever. But Chris Hemsworth does a good job of playing like a troubled, lonely jewel thief who he's not James Bond in terms of like confidence and suave, and he cool. Like he looks cool and he got nice suits and nice places, but deep down, he's a softie. Yeah. For real. And sometimes he makes goofy decisions.
That's true.
And we're like, Thor, get it together.
Yeah.
But Chris Hemsworth did good. I liked James as a character. I like that he wasn't perfect. He did make some mess ups, but it made the movie interesting, right? If a character goes through the whole movie not making a mistake, you're like, that's kind of boring. I kind of knew that was going to happen because you ain't done nothing else to mess nothing up the whole movie. So I like that. And I like his ending. People probably say, it was too safe or whatever. But
I think that's what affected the cinema score. I saw a lot of people saying that they thought the ending was too neat.
But I think the movie set up that it wasn't going to be a heat.
Yeah.
For me, as you're watching a movie, you're not like, they about to do some like groundbreaking plot twist. I just didn't get that from this movie. But that's okay because that's what I expected based on the trailer. So, yeah, I like that his character got the ending that he got. But so thumbs up for Chris Hemsworth being not Thor.
Yeah, I echo all of those thoughts. Mm-hmm. I think he did a good job. I think that the action sequences with the car chases with him were really good. Yep. He did a really good job at like showing. He doesn't really talk that much. And most of his sequences are by himself, but they do a good job at like giving him moments by himself where you kind of know what he's thinking about. Yeah. I think his scenes with Monica.
I really thought the Greenland actress was in this. I don't know how.
Marina McCarran? No.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why I did
Monica Barbaro. Yeah. I thought his scenes with Monica Barbaro were good because And I mean, mostly she carried those sequences because his character didn't talk a lot.
Yeah, her character had to do most of the talking. Yes, for sure.
Their scenes together were good and cute. But
he does a lot with his eyeballs in this.
He does a lot just
like looking being awkward, being not self-assured. There's one scene where there's a couple scenes where characters say you can't even look me in the eye, and he like looking everywhere but at them. Like, dang dog, they right.
He does a good job.
Pull it together.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he did pretty good.
Yeah.
Next up we have Mr. Cop, and I call him Mr. Cop because he plays cops in a lot of things and he does very good. Hulk, aka Mark Ruffalo, aka Detective Lou Lubisnik. Sure. Yeah. He is our detective that is tracking Mike, although he doesn't know Mike is Mike. Mark Ruffalo plays a great detective in everything he does, and there is no deviation in this. He's just older with more gray hair.
Yeah.
His detective is living he has a troubled marriage. His wife is cheating on him, I guess, which is interesting because in Heat, Al Pacino's wife was cheating on him.
Yeah,
and that's
this is definitely a Heat homage.
Yes. And that's not a bad thing. I'm not saying it's not a copy of Heat. It's more like we picked up the good things from Heat and did it our own little way.
Like all the scenes of Robert De Niro in a white beachside house looking out big windows that they did with Chris Hemsworth.
It's definitely like it's a love letter. What did they say? It's a love letter to Heat.
Yeah.
Essentially. But Mark Ruffalo plays I don't know why he plays such a good detective, which is interesting.
Because he hates him so much.
I was just about to say, it's interesting because he is very much like about social justice, okay? Yes. And Mark Ruffalo will tell anybody about themselves. Like he's an activist, essentially, like a very good activist. So for him to play detective role is always so funny because it's like you wouldn't agree with
captures the essence of
he's just right. I don't even know how he does it, but he's very good at it. This character is no different.
Yeah.
I'll probably echo this about all our characters. I liked his ending.
Yeah.
I like, so his wife they're getting a divorce. So during the movie, he moves out from his home because his wife is cheating on him. Seems like he wants to save it. Sounds like she ain't remotely interested.
Yeah, it seems like he wants to save it just out of like necessity.
Yeah, out of like, this is my normal life. I don't want it to change.
Yeah.
And she's kind of like, don't you want to do something that makes you happy? He's like, no. And she's like, I'm out.
Right.
As a matter of fact, you can stay. I'll go. And he's like, forget it.
Right.
So his character is going through something in the movie, but they don't dwell on it too much. So I appreciate that. I think Halle Berry kind of picks up on it because she's good at reading people. But I like that it didn't become central to the movie because that would have made the movie even longer.
It seemed like they were building chemistry between him and Halle Berry's character.
It did at the very end.
Yeah.
And which I didn't mind that either because it was at the very end at that point. It was kind of like, it could go either way.
Yeah.
Totally fine. But Mark Ruffalo's a great actor. He don't not stop being great. He doesn't stop being great in this.
Yeah.
So he was good. Anything else for Mark?
Nope, that's all I got.
Next up, we have Barry. Do I say his last name right? Barry
Keoghan.
Keoghan?
Yeah, it's Keoghan.
A.K.a. Druid, a.k.a. in this, he is a psychotic, violent young biker named Orman. So I walked out of this movie, and, this morning I thought to myself, they just need to go ahead and let Barry do his thing as Joker.
Yeah. He did a good job at this.
He plays a good unhinged, and his character in this is stupid.
Yeah.
He makes stupid mistakes because he's just about smash and grab. And then we have the total opposite of Chris Hemsworth, who is like
surgical.
Okay, it's like very down to the letter.
Yeah.
Like I do this, I do that. I'm counting. I'm stealing, but it's nobody. I come in, I come out. Nobody know I'm there. Supposed to anyway. The first job we see Chris Hemsworth do actually don't go as planned. But anywho, he get out alive. Barry on the other hand, Orman on the other hand, terrible. Everywhere he go, he causes chaos and destruction. And Barry does a very good job of playing a chaotic, destructive person.
Right.
So shout out to him for doing that because they obviously could use that whenever they bring Joker back. So they should let him keep the job. He did good in this, and I was like, yeah, he could just be Joker. Just let him be Joker and do his thing.
Yeah, I agree. I think he did a good job playing like a frantic, just like chaotic character.
Just not thinking.
You weren't exactly sure what he was going to do, but every time he showed up, it was like chaos or he like messed something up. His jewel heist in the beginning was totally nonsense.
That was the shenanigans of the hijinks and shenanigans. It
was so chaotic. And you just didn't know like he was going to get mad enough to just shoot somebody in there because he couldn't get out fast enough. But it was all his fault anyway.
There's a scene where he dropped. So James is supposed to take a job from Nick Nolte that they, set up. Yeah. That James actually set up. And James like, I don't want to, it just don't seem right. It's too many people. It's daylight. I don't want to do it. So Nick Nolte has Crazy do it. Mm-hmm. And Crazy go up in there and realize that they, you go into certain places when the door's always locked. Somebody got to buzz you in and out. Mm-hmm. So he hits the buzzer to get out, but he don't move fast enough and the door ends up locking. So then he like tries to kick himself out, and then you got to go back and hit the buzzer and then run. I was like, are you stupid? Are you stupid?
An idiot.
Right.
And we planned it out.
We didn't understand why Nick Nolte thought that was a good idea to send that boy in there.
It was weird that was the weird thing about those two characters is that I didn't believe that they both worked for Nick Nolte, because why would you hire somebody so off kilter, but then also why would you think that this person is the person you would send up against Chris Hemsworth, who also works for you? Like, how good he is and how surgical and meticulous. Opposite. Why would you send this boy up against him?
And James finds out on TV because the news ends up going. Because now when Mike does something, Mike James, Thor, whatever, when he does something, it's very discreet. Like, he don't want no type of, the police show up afterwards, right? There's no violence. Nobody's getting beat up. Nobody's getting shot. Barry's ends up on the news quickly because it's like a violent attack. Mm-hmm. And he's like, what the? And that's how he knows that Nick Nolte is the one, because it's the place that he was supposed to go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they opposites. And we were like, that's like having, they're yin and yang, but they don't work together.
And he gets tailed very quickly. Chris Hemsworth, he spots him outside his apartment, and that's how he knows he put the tracking unit on him. And then he also catches him while he's trying to follow Halle Berry.
Yeah, he's not good.
So he didn't get away at all.
Right. And I will also say, we ain't talked about the ending yet. I also liked his ending.
He did. Yeah, he had to go.
Yeah, he got the ending he deserved. We'll get to that. Yeah. But yeah, he got the ending he deserved. And then last but certainly not least is Halle Berry. I got if you are watching our YouTube video, I got on my Halle Berry wig. She got on the wig. So it kind of I think it's actually
very close.
Pretty darn close.
It's like her post yoga look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like I got the highlights and everything. Yeah, so shout out to Memoji for that. Halle Berry plays Sharon Coombs, 2 O's. She is our insurance broker who James goes to because he knows that she works for a client. She has clients who he can steal from. Now the movie doesn't set it up like it's his last job.
It doesn't, because he doesn't even say it.
He doesn't, but Sharon mentions it like, isn't this a thing that when he goes to her, at first she's like, no, this is ridiculous. Like, I'm living my life. I've worked hard to get where I've gotten. This is before she has her moment. I've worked hard to get there. Like, you're not about to screw this up and do nothing illegal. Like, this is crazy. Right. And James, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying before that?
You were talking about how Halle Berry doesn't want to do the wrong thing because that's not her type of thing to do. Right.
I don't even remember. Anywho. Okay. I'm like talking, and I was like, where was I at the moment before?
Oh, you're talking about how James is targeting her because she has clients he can steal from.
Oh, yes. So she is minding her own business. Mm-hmm. And James actually targets her because she got clients that he can steal from. Mm-hmm. So at first she's like, nope, I don't want no part of this. And then she has a moment of reckoning, essentially at work, which we can talk about. And then she reaches out to James in the way that he tells her to. And then that's when they kind of collab and get everything going. But we quickly find out that Sharon ain't about that life. Yeah. Which is fine. Actually, for this character. Yeah. At first, I was kind of like, dang, Sharon. But that's not how we set her up. So for her to go from just being an insurance broker to being a jewel thief was a stretch.
That's true.
So I put that on me for being like, dang, Sharon. Yeah. So what happens is Sharon says to James, like, I want to work together, because she has the moment where we talked about in our trivia where she's trying to make partners. She's been in her job for 11 years. They tell her last year, like, this is the year.
younger white men are being promoted.
Right. Younger white
who haven't been there as long.
New white girl come in, take her client, ends up, locking the client down so she don't get like credit for any of that. And this is where she gets the speech where she is, she can't leave and take her clients because she's too old.
Right.
She didn't have it. She enough. This is it. So she says, yes, we about to rob these fools. Yes. We about to set it off.
They did a very job with that.
Turns into set it off.
They did a very good job with that sequence.
Yes.
Yeah.
She does Halle Berry does very good in this.
And
I'm fed up.
Yeah.
I've had enough.
Burn it all down.
No matter your age, if you've been in a job long enough to where you feel like you deserve something, you're not getting it.
Angela Bassett setting the car on fire.
You can relate. Okay.
Yeah.
So she teams up with James. James is trying to get information or whatever, but what she don't know is that Ormond is following her because he's trying to get the same information, so he knows where to go to follow James and get whatever he's trying to get. Because Nick Nolte tells, I think this is in the trailer, Nick Nolte tells him, like, you don't rob the place, you rob Chris Hemsworth.
Right.
Which is stupid because Chris Hemsworth looks like Thor in this without the cape.
Yeah. I don't know why Nick Nolte thought Barry Keoghan could take him.
Right. Yeah. Like, obviously, one could beat up the other.
Right.
Which actually happens in the convenience store in the middle of the movie. Anywho, so Ormond goes to Halle Berry, beats her up. Like, pretty bad. Like, she got black eyes and everything. She immediately was like, I am done.
Yeah.
I'm finished. Yeah. I don't want no more of this. And at first I was mad at her character because I was like, dang, girl, like, you about to blow the house. She goes to Mark Ruffalo. Yeah, like, she just don't call the police. She goes to the detective that is involved with the case, tells him everything. I was like, did she leave something back? No. She tells him everything. Yep. And she done. She don't want no more with it. And at first I was mad because I was like, dang, girl, you about to blow up Thor's spot. But she got beat up by an unknown person, and she didn't put her
about that life.
And she put her trust in an unknown person. She's like, I am obviously going down the wrong path here.
She said, I don't do this. This is not my thing to do. And as soon as she went against herself, she got around her own apartment,
beat up.
So
okay, she got to go stay at Mark Ruffalo house because she don't feel safe in her own house. I understand it, but I was like, you about to blow up Thor's spot, and that's exactly what she does.
That's exactly what she did.
She tell Mark Ruffalo everything. She did. And I was like, dang, Sharon,
she made the right call though.
You're right. I mean,
we just didn't like
I'm on James' side here. I'm like, I want James to win, but Halle Berry, Storm blew up his spot.
Yeah, she
literally
did.
She rained thunder down on all them plans for sure. But Halle Berry does very good in this. She plays a very good, like we already said, fed up woman in a workplace. She like the only person of color. She only black. I think she's the only person of color. Period. She definitely the only black person I saw.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody
in
else
that firm.
At the meeting table.
Right. They probably already looking at her funny, and they doing her wrong. So she did a very good job at that. And for the first time, ain't no kids involved. She ain't got to save nobody kids, even her own.
No kids.
Shout out to that.
Yeah.
Shout out to that. She was
only on it for herself.
She was by herself. She wasn't never married or nothing. So thank you for switching it up.
Yeah. I think she did a good job in this. She had some of the best monologues.
Agree.
Her skill about being able to read people came in handy.
That was very good.
And I liked, when she talked about that, being a broker and selling insurance to very rich people. She was like, you have to, who they are, what they do, how they spend their money, blah, 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 is very important.
Right.
When you're like trying to pitch insurance and pitch safety and stuff to people.
Right.
And I liked her scenes when she would read people, like reading Chris Hemsworth about who he was.
That's a good scene.
I liked her very first scene with Mark Ruffalo when she
at the restaurant.
At the restaurant, because she has to go to. So in the opening, the thing that kicks this off is that there's a Chris Hemsworth steals some jewels during an exchange from a jeweler that happens to be insured with her company.
Yep.
And that's what gets everybody on his tail. And that's kind of what brings everybody together, that one incident.
Right.
I liked her scene with Mark Ruffalo because she has to go to him to encourage him to give them a warrant so that they can do a polygraph for the jewel agent and stuff. But she says to him that she gives him the idea about how to find the 101
patterns
killer, because she gives a speech about how everybody's the sum of their choices, and no matter what, we all have like things that we do consistently all at the same time.
Yep.
That forms the statistic. And that's when he got the idea of, oh, his one thing is that he takes the one-on-one.
Yep.
Like, I mean, that makes sense because everybody has a thing. We all know what works for us.
Yeah.
So we all have a thing that we do all the time, each and every day.
And Mark Ruffalo was saying is he's making a pattern and he don't even realize it.
Yeah. So he doesn't even realize it. And we all do that. So I like that she gave him that idea of how to find people because that's what she uses to like sell insurance to people.
Yeah, she was very good at her job.
Yeah, and I liked her monologue at the end when she talked about when she told the newer broker that they brought in, the younger girl.
Stole her stuff.
That stole her job, I guess.
Essentially.
Well, is going to have her job now she left. But when she had the monologue where she was like, girl, you don't have to listen to these people. You don't have to laugh at their jokes because the only reason you're here is because they can't sell insurance to anybody. They want you to do it.
She was basically like, they're here for your body.
Yeah, and they were like, and they're going to lie to you for the next 11 years. And I liked how she brought back up the 53. Right. She was like, I'm not going to give my last years to you. It was good. She did a really good job.
It was very relatable.
Yeah, it was good.
You can relate to any portions of her speech.
Tell your boss off, especially if they suck.
She tells him to shut the F up. And it was like, yes,
she did a good job.
Up, Bob, whatever his name was. And that actor is in a bunch of things.
He is.
And I feel like he always plays like the jerk character.
Douche. Yeah.
He did that very well.
Yeah.
All right. So, and I will say this, like I said about everybody else, I liked her ending as well.
She did a good.
I think she got the best one.
The best ending.
I think she got the best one.
She made the one choice that I would not have made has got her the best ending.
Yeah. Right. So luckily she made a bad decision. She would end up
better than me. I guess.
Yeah. So luckily she made the bad decision to turn it to.
Because I would have went back to the crook.
I would.
She went to the law. That's fine.
Once I got beat up, I would have went back to Chris like, "Yo, you got to go beat that man up."
I'm on the dark side now.
Right. Where's my gun at? Pop, pop.
Exactly.
Storm and Thor, okay? We are Storm and Thor.
So she pivoted. She went back to the law. And it worked out for her.
We about to light it up.
So
literally. Yeah, but you're right. But it worked out for her at the end, which we will get to. All right, 2 more people I will mention. We already mentioned one that was Maya. That is the love interest of Chris Hemsworth. If you have seen Heat, you have seen Maya.
She's Ashley Judd.
She is. No.
Wait. Who's the other one?
That was
not Al Pacino's wife.
Amy Brenneman.
Amy Brenneman
was Robert De Niro's love interest.
What was her name?
Eddie.
Okay.
Edie. EADY.
Wait, so who is
Ashley Judd? Was Val Kilmer's.
Val Kilmer. Yeah. That's who she was. Okay.
So she was
looks
not
like Ashley Judd.
Sure.
Like a younger Ashley Judd.
Sure. Yeah. I get that. So she's not Ashley Judd from Heat. She is Robert De Niro's chick from Heat. Where they meet and our main character, no, he ain't got no business getting involved with a woman.
Now.
Exactly.
Except they did a good job of not making her one.
They did. She doesn't in Heat, she didn't either. At the end of Heat, Robert De Niro convinced her to leave with him. And he don't make it out.
Yeah.
So she just kind of like, well, dang. But at the end of this one, Chris Hemsworth tells her like, oh, I gotta go on a long trip, and she see right through it. Yeah. And she's like, no, you're leaving. And then she gets upset because she's like, I actually don't know nothing about you.
Yeah.
Because he don't talk.
I liked her character, but she had issues.
She did. But the actress did pretty good. I liked her as like the love interest. Yeah. So they did that good. And then we also had Corey Hawkins, who played Detective Tillman, who is Hawk's partner. And I hate to say it.
Mark Ruffalo's always got to have a partner.
Do we?
He does. He also has to have a partner.
I don't agree with that.
Every cop has to have a partner.
Sure. But I didn't think Corey Hawkins' character was needed at all. He didn't add he wasn't even at the end at one point. He's not even in the movie no more.
They needed somebody else to stab Mark Ruffalo in the back. Because that was the only other person that made Mark Ruffalo feel basically betrayed by his agency.
I mean, yeah. So the agency he works for is trash. Yeah. Like they plant evidence. They lying about solving stuff. He's not a good. His department's not good, and neither is Corey Hawkins' character. And I just, anytime he showed up, he's like arguing with Mark Ruffalo, but it's obvious that like Mark Ruffalo's right. So it didn't make sense. Unfortunately, I feel like his scenes could have been cut, but they are in the movie. So I mentioned them. And then we already mentioned Nick Nolte, who is Money, and he is he's the broker for the jewel thieves.
Yeah,
essentially. He's the when John Wick called the switchboard. That's Nick Nolte.
He's Nick Nolte. Yeah.
That's Nick Nolte. All right, so let's get into our likes and dislikes. I can run through mine real quick here. Right. I like the switcheroo at the end with the Hulk. So we'll get to the end. So I won't say what that is now, but they do. It's not a plot twist. It's not really a plot twist, but they do something different I wasn't expecting.
Yeah.
So I like that. I like the way they wrote the ending. Yes, the ending is safe, but I like how they wrote the ending for everybody.
Yeah.
And I wasn't expecting for Mark Ruffalo to do what he did.
Yeah.
So I like that. I already mentioned the sound design. The movie sounds really good. This is a movie made for the movie theater because you can hear like the cars and the amplification when they turn the music up when something's about to happen. Don't sound the same way at home. I don't care what kind of flat screen and what kind of projector you got. It's different. I like that I like Barry's character. It's funny. He deserved what he got, but I like this character for the chaos. Yeah. Right? He added some spice to the movie.
I was wondering if he was going to come and get Monica. Because he just
kept
showing
been next.
Up. Every time Chris Hemsworth left somebody, he kept showing up.
He did.
And they wouldn't even the scene wouldn't even change. The camera would just pan over.
And he'd be sitting there.
Corner. Yeah.
Chilling. Eating a French fry. You ain't check around the corner, Chris? Yeah, no. So I like the chaos that his character brought. Yeah. This is an unfair dislike, but I wish Holly wouldn't have went to Mark Ruffalo.
Oh, yeah.
She did the right thing, y'all.
She did.
I ain't gonna say she did the wrong thing, but I would have been like, Chris, where's my gun at? Let's go. Right. And then my other very minor nitpick is I do feel like the movie could have been a little shorter because they could have ripped some stuff out. But that's minor. I'm fine with that. That's not even a real dislike.
So my likes are a lot of the same as yours. I like the setting as well. I like the use of the 101 freeway as like a transition device between characters.
Yeah, that was cool. Like that. It was cool.
They had a lot of good transitions. Like in the end, when both Chris Hemsworth and Mark Ruffalo are both getting dressed for the third act.
Oh, yes, and we switch back and forth.
And they switch back and forth between them putting clothes on.
That was good.
I liked all the beach houses. All the sets were good. The beach houses were the second beach house, the all white one.
Yeah, you like that one better. Yeah, that was Val Kilmer's.
Yeah, that one was very heat. Yeah. Do they even make beach houses that look? Do they make houses that look like that anymore?
I don't live in California. Sure.
Interesting.
Somebody let us know.
Yeah, and
do
also
the houses in this movie look like the houses in California right now?
Do they also all come furnished? So many of the houses also came furnished.
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo moved into an apartment that had like all the furniture, and we were like, really?
And I think both Chris Hemsworth's place had all the
furniture. Even like the books. It had the bed and everything, right?
They didn't seem like they were Airbnbs.
No, they didn't seem like the Airbnb clientele.
No.
Interesting. Yeah.
I already mentioned that I like the wardrobe, specifically Halle Berry.
She did have a very cute, like maroon brown dress or something at the end. That was cute.
They did a good job with the car chases feeling realistic.
They did.
Like the streets weren't empty.
And they was hitting people.
I was gonna say it was chaotic.
Chris Hemsworth like jacked up a couple of cars.
This seems like a real depiction of what really it seems like trying to have a car chase in actual real life.
Yes. Barry actually caused somebody's car to flip over. And I was like, are they gonna check on that man?
Yeah.
And then he actually runs into a car and airbags come out.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is tense.
Had this been a Fast and Furious movie, they always make like clean getaways. But Chris Hemsworth kept, even in the beginning,
he jacked his car up.
And he the what was it? The Charger that he had in the beginning?
It was a 300. I think it was a Chrysler 300. Yeah.
Whatever, he hit a couple people. Yes. Like, I'm surprised that they didn't trace the car accidents to where he ended up
to the garage he went to. And he puts a cover over it with it all jacked up.
Yeah. So he does a good job of knowing where he's going, but he's not like perfect. He's not like
that was a good detail.
So that was good.
That was a good detail.
Because it made it a lot more tense because people were definitely in the way.
I mean, if you took a drink for every side mirror that got taken off in this movie, you'd be done by the end.
And then it ends because somebody does get hit.
Right.
That was realistic.
It was just like, there's a lot. Y'all, this insurance high. I know why this insurance high because everybody running into y'all.
Right. It actually does end in a car crash.
In fact, Chris and Maya meet in a car accident. Yes.
That
was realistic.
Yeah, that was very realistic.
That was good. I did like that part of it.
So those were my likes. My dislikes were some of the pacing.
Okay.
I liked Monica's character, but the story did slow down during the romance moments.
When they were together. Mm-hmm. That's fair.
And it took me a minute to realize that he took her seriously. I thought he was only wooing her so that she wouldn't tell her boss about the car accident because he's trying to hide his identity.
I feel like I picked up early.
Liked her.
I feel like I picked up because he was just too awkward with it.
Well, they did a good job of making him calculated, so I just didn't trust him.
Okay.
So I just thought, oh, he's gonna play her, so she don't tell.
Okay.
Because if she tells, he'll have to like
explain,
give away his identity or something.
Yeah, because when she's like, oh, let's exchange insurance information, he just wants to give her money and go. Like,
and also, girl, take the money. What you mean?
Absolutely. Well, she was driving her boss's car, so how does that even?
You don't know nobody. You have no like plug.
She didn't look like.
Put a Facebook post out, a tweet, be like, "Hey, I need a mechanic."
She ain't look like she was the plug type.
I got
of person.
a stack.
Yeah,
who could do it?
Couple stacks, right? Okay, because he had a couple couple checks coming out.
You got to learn to do stuff under the table as an adult.
Yeah. So when they get into the car accident, she hits him like she rear ends Chris Hemsworth, and he just wants to pay her off versus giving his information because he criminal, right? He ain't trying to get nobody no information. And she don't take that. I don't know what paperwork he gave her, but I don't think it was real.
I would have took the stack, parked her car. I would have backed into a spot and then let the boss fight and be like, "Oh my God, somebody backed into your parked car."
She wasn't thinking. I liked her character, but yeah, she asked me questions.
She's smart.
But she was trying to get to know him, so that was also fair.
Yeah.
You have any other dislikes?
No.
All right, so let's get into the ending. So it is a feel-good ending.
It is.
And I'll try to not drown it out too much. So Chris Hemsworth is it's not his last job, but it feels like it should be. He's trying to do this big heist that Halle Berry's client. There's a big wedding going on for a client that Halle Berry's company is insured. But there's going to be like $11 million worth of stuff. Yeah. Jewels, money, or whatever. And Chris Hemsworth is trying to get it. And the movie makes it feel like he wants to get it to be done with.
Yeah, because now he has to. Because he burned his Nick Nolte bridge.
Exactly. So, and he's also, and I guess we didn't mention in the very first chase or very first heist that he does, he ends up getting cut on his head and a drop of blood comes out. So the police the police test it. Mark Ruffalo ends up getting the file with the DNA back and finds out who Chris Hemsworth is. So that's how Chris Hemsworth and Mark Ruffalo end up meeting because Chris Hemsworth think he's putting up the carrier that's got the jewels and the money. Mark Ruffalo ends up swapping out with him. Yeah. Because nobody knows what anybody looks like. Chris Hemsworth is none the wiser. He just thinks he's picking up the carrier. Yeah. The courier is actually the cop. Yeah. Mark Ruffalo. So there's this whole car scene that was really good where they're talking back and forth. And I thought that Chris Hemsworth picked up that Mark Ruffalo is actually the cop, not the courier, but he doesn't. So we get to the hotel where the wedding is. I think it's a hotel where the wedding is. And in the background of while all this is playing, Barry's on his way. The psychotic guy. Yeah. Psychotic biker is showing up because he wants the money too, right? Because he's like, I'm not doing a robbery. I'm about to rob Chris. Right. So it all comes to a head. We're all in this hotel room. Everybody got guns drawn out. Chris Hemsworth is about to do the robbery, and that's where Mark Ruffalo's like, "Hey, I'm actually a cop. You need to like drop your weapon." So they got guns pointed at each other, and they're like, "Put it down, put it down, put it down." Nobody's like putting it down. And then Barry Keoghan shows up. Keoghan shows up. Guns are blazing. Now he's pointing a gun at Chris, and then Mark Ruffalo's pointing a gun at him, and everybody's like, "Put your gun down." Yeah. But Barry's the crazy one, right? Yeah. And he shoots the guy that's getting married. So he shoots the client in the shoulder. I thought he was dead at first. Yeah. He ain't dead. He shoots the client, and that's how everybody know he mean business. Right. Because he just shot somebody. And now he's telling Mark Ruffalo, "You're next." Yeah. So you need to put your gun down. So what ends up happening is a gun goes off, right? We see some blood on Mark Ruffalo, and he's like, "Oh, snap, he actually shot him." That's not true. Chris Hemsworth shoots Barry through Mark Ruffalo. It seems like, I don't know if he shot through him or on him.
He like shot him through the back or the side. I don't know how he pulled that
Somehow
off.
Chris Hemsworth is able to shoot Barry while Mark Ruffalo has his gun pointed at Barry. Yeah. And kills Barry. And mind you, he's not done any violence. His whole thing is non-violent. So he all shooken up because he's officially killed somebody. And what we did mention is Chris Hemsworth's character has a foster home background, right? So that's why he has no friends or family or relatives or anything like that, because he grew up in a foster home. Yep. So he's all shaken up because he didn't kill somebody. Mark Ruffalo decides to say, "Hey," which is a turn for his character because he's Mr. Goody Two Shoes. He's like, "We got a dead person who's obviously a killer." Because he was about to take me out. Because Mark Ruffalo's life has been saved by Chris, right? So now he kind of like, "I gotta let you go." He's like, "Leave and don't come back." That's what he tells Chris Hemsworth. So Chris Hemsworth leaves, basically. We see it's kind of set up earlier that Mark Ruffalo's detective character swaps out the real jewels with the real diamonds with fake diamonds. We didn't get into all of that, but no, there's a swap in the movie. And what happens is Barry's dead, right? So he kind of takes the fall as being a crime 101 or the 101 crime thief, jewel thief guy.
Yeah.
So we got that checked.
And they technically both were. So
they technically both were, because he did bust up that Santa Barbara jewel
both work
shop.
For Nick Nolte.
They both work for Nick Nolte. And as we said, the police detective department is trash anyway, so they don't care. They just want somebody to take
lies anyway.
They just want somebody to take the fall for it.
We're all lying.
So the fact that we're all lying is fine. So Barry takes the heat for that, but he dead, so he don't care. He don't know.
Right.
He don't know he's now officially like a jewel thief.
Right.
Mark Ruffalo when he swaps out the jewels, he actually gives them to Halle Berry. So Halle Berry, who has quit her job at this point, like she's done, she tell them people off, she leaves. She actually becomes a millionaire in an instant.
11 millionaire.
Like 11 millionaire, because the jewels the diamonds that Mark Ruffalo takes, he gives to her. Now, I was thinking, like, did he keep a couple for himself? But we don't really know that. It's implied that he gives them to her. So she's able to go live her life happily. Chris Hemsworth is driving off, like, driving away. He pulls off to the side and has like a moment of clarity or whatever. And he does the typical, this is cliche, but he goes back to get his girl.
I think that was the reset conversation coming back when they go on the date and she asks, would you reset your life? And she says no. And he says yes.
Right.
And I think because when Mark Ruffalo was like, this is over, the 101 crime killer is dead, you can go. Yeah. He was like, oh, I got my reset. Because he said he would reset if he could. So
fair enough.
Now, like you said, because I think when the movie ended, we were like,
nobody gonna tell.
Ain't nobody gonna say nothing.
Yeah. No, Barry did.
Everybody go.
The client who saw everything and his fiance go down, he was actually illegally bringing things over and using cash without not getting taxed for the cash he was bringing. So Mark Ruffalo was like, "What you gonna say? Because we gonna take you for tax evasion. Which one you want?"
And whatever else we find, because he said taxes just where they start looking.
Yeah, he said then we gonna start digging. Yeah. And the billionaire's kind of like, "Okay, I ain't seen nothing, guys."
His fiance was like, "Are you stupid?"
Right. Fiance was like, "If you don't shut up and take that, let the man do whatever he gonna do." So the fiance and the client not gonna tell.
Nope.
Halle Berry not gonna tell because she not only is she a millionaire now, she technically set up a grand larceny to rob her job, so she can't say nothing, or she would go to prison. Mark Ruffalo not saying nothing because he's the one who swapped police evidence.
And he covered up a murder. Prison.
Chris Hemsworth is scot-free.
They could all probably walk past each other and never have to worry about anybody saying a thing.
Wouldn't even be like, it'd be like a Sunday afternoon.
Right. Nobody's going to prison.
With their frappuccinos and tacos.
All of their lives would be over.
Right. Everybody would literally go down together.
Right.
So Chris Hemsworth is scot-free. So he turns around and it's implied that he goes back to get his girl, quote unquote, because Maya ends up getting a childhood picture of him, which looks like him and his brothers when they were younger, maybe before he went into foster care. So she turns it over and it's a note saying, like, hope it's not too late. Hope I can get a second chance. She kind of walks off and we think that he was the mailman, maybe.
Yeah, because they didn't show him. Yeah, but he looked like him.
Like a mail cart comes by. She gets her mail. She opens it up. And when she walks off, it looks like she's going to go get the mailman. So it's implied that maybe he was a mailman. But either way, they end up together.
Yeah.
You can put two and two together. So
and it wasn't addressed.
Yeah, it just said Maya on it.
Yeah, there was no address. So all the rest of the mail had address on it.
And she could have been more than one Maya.
She could have been anybody.
Right. So he obviously had to be there to put it in her mail stack.
Yeah.
He was a mailman. We're going to go with that. But anyway, happily ever after, because they obviously end up together. And I didn't mention that the Mustang that Chris Hemsworth owns, he leaves to Mark Ruffalo because there's a scene where Corey Hawkins' character tells Mark Ruffalo he need to get a new car because it's like a hoopty,
right,
or whatever. Well, now he got a Mustang and he has a really cool scene where he's like driving off into the sunset, with the car. So I thought that was cool as well.
I didn't think it ended too perfectly. I think that
because Barry
died. Well, I mean,
you don't think it was too safe?
Yeah, a lot of people. I guess, think that it ended too safe for everybody. I think it ended. Everybody got the ending they deserved. Literally, everybody got the ending. I think so. Halle Berry deserved her ending.
She sure did.
Mark Ruffalo deserved his ending because his precinct was garbage, and Corey Hawkins stabbed him. And his
wife was cheating on him.
Yeah, and his partner stabbed him in the back.
Right.
Chris Hemsworth got what he deserved because he didn't kill anybody.
No.
He was just stealing from a bunch of jerks who worked at Halle Berry's company or were clients of him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fine.
I don't know if safe is the word. I wouldn't even say predictable because I didn't think Chris Hemsworth was going to die. Yeah. And I kind of assumed either he could have rolled off in the sunset with Maya or not. That could have been either way. But I didn't expect Mark Ruffalo to switch out them diamonds.
If there were holes in the story, sure. That would have been like, sure. If there's still stuff left unexplained, but everybody got a happy ending, I'd have been like, okay, there's things. But
I like that everything was explained.
There's nothing. I mean, yeah.
I don't mind my movie being wrapped up in a neat bow.
Barry Keoghan is the perfect suspect.
Yes.
He's a nobody who also was in the same line of work.
Right.
Yeah.
He was going to kill Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah.
So, don't pull guns out on people you're not going to kill.
He was. Yeah.
So, safe is not the word I would use. I would say it is wrapped up in a perfect bow, and I'm okay with it. Every movie don't need to die with half the cast dying or something like that.
Right.
This ain't The Town. This ain't Set It Off. This ain't Heat.
Yeah.
It's fine. We can have a happy ending, guys.
Yeah.
It's okay. So that is the ending. Everybody lives happily ever after except Barry, who didn't deserve it. He didn't. He was crazy. So now we're going to do our favorite line or scene. I'm going to say my favorite scene was the car chase that was in the middle of the movie. I liked it because it wasn't too long, kind of like that car scene in Tron Ares. But I liked that it was a little realistic because people was getting jacked up as they was going. Not people, but people's cars was getting jacked up as they was driving around. And then at the end, Barry got hit by a car. He lived, but it was still pretty funny.
So my favorite line or scene would probably be the one where Halle Berry tails off her boss about calling her 53 and saying that she'd have no prospects if she went somewhere else. And she told the younger, newer female assistant that they hired that, she didn't have to laugh at his jokes or anything. Thought it was a really strong moment. And how she said she wasn't going to give her last years to him, even though she didn't know how many years she had left. And she had her walk-off moment. I thought that was really fun.
All right, let's get into our random notes. Do you have any random notes?
I didn't have many, just a couple. I have my sleep score also be in the 30s.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever Halle Berry would wake up, her sleep score would...
She had an app on her phone.
Yeah, an app on her phone would tell her sleep score is.
It was getting worse as the movie was going
along. If you sleep
along.
with your Apple Watch on, my sleep score always be in the 30s too.
Hers was going down as the movie was going on. I was like, good Lord, give her them diamonds, please.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it stops early. If I wake up at 3 to go to the bathroom and be your sleep score is 29, it's but I'm not done.
Oh.
You
only got 2 hours left of that first. Are you really making that up? Are you making up 80% in them 2 hours?
The World's Dumbest Cops, once again, we're in a situation where Mark Ruffalo plays a cop and the other cops are asking him why he's investigating.
So stupid.
Mark Ruffalo is okay, we know this guy drove this car around this block. Mm-hmm. Let's go look for it. Corey Hawkins is why are we going to look for it? We're cops. That's what we're supposed to do.
What else are you doing?
When they finally get to the parking garage and they're looking around for cars and Mark Ruffalo wants to stop and look at a car that's covered, Corey Hawkins is man, why would you want to look at that? Because we're cops. We're investigating. It happens to be the car.
What does Kim Kardashian say? Nobody wants to work.
Yeah, nobody wants to work. And also, people are dying.
Right. So,
Both.
Smartest two things she's ever said.
Why is it always a cop questioning the other cop? Why are you doing work, man? We're cops.
That is why I said Corey Hawkins' character, I like the actor. It ain't nothing against the actor, but his character... Blip.
But I guess it made it more clear when the other cop, his detective, his boss, I guess, was kind of these cases are closed,
right?
So we don't reopen closed cases. We don't go against the numbers. It's
even though they had people that actually didn't do it.
Yeah, so it's so you just don't solve anything.
No,
you're just not doing anything.
Because he said our numbers can't go backwards.
And I guess he must have convinced Corey Hawkins to change his answer, to lie, because they ended up shooting another jewelry thief,
unrelated,
who was armed but didn't have his gun out. His gun was still in his bag. Mm-hmm. They shoot him and kill him. The cops do, and they take the gun out of his bag and plant it on him.
Right, and Mark Ruffalo is what are y'all doing?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That actually probably happens
often.
Yuck.
Yeah.
Did a good job of that.
It's not cute to be boring. Chris Hemsworth's character with Maya. So I'm trying to think. Was it like that in Heat? He wasn't as boring. Robert De Niro wasn't boring.
No.
Robert De Niro was charismatic in Heat.
Yes. Yeah. Chris Hemsworth is not. She's overwhelmed because he looks hot. Let's just put it that way. Yes. She's like, oh my God, Thor is in the building, and I'm talking to Thor with an American accent, and he got money. So the fact that he has no backstory, no favorite music, no favorite thing to eat, he wants to start his life over. She head over heels for this guy, and we're like, he's boring.
A big plot device is that he's secretive, so he doesn't tell her or anybody else anything. So
right.
Every time she asks him a question, he has no answer or one-word answer for him. Mm-hmm. And she's like so intrigued by it. And she's like, oh, you're so mysterious. I'm like, he's boring.
I like that she gets mad at herself at the end, though, because when he says, oh, I'm going off on a long trip or whatever, she's like, this is jacked up.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking I like you, but in actuality, I don't know nothing about you. And he's just like, can you wait for me? She's like, wait for what?
Yeah, she's like, for what?
Like, that was a good conversation because she was coming to terms that she was falling for a guy she had know nothing about. And then Chris Hemsworth was like unrealistically asking her to wait. And she was like, wait for you giving me nothing.
And I like that she was like, you keep saying it's a number. But she was like, I don't think you're going to stop. I don't think there's a number. Right.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't say it was his final job.
Yeah.
But it's implied that it should be because he got to go. But yeah, that was a good dynamic between the two of them, her coming to that terms.
And my last random note was Fast and Furious reboot with Chris. If they decide to reboot it. I watch Fast and Furious.
I don't want Chris Hemsworth tied to nothing Fast and Furious related.
This was a good.
This was good.
This was a good high octane.
Would you call it high octane?
Thief. I would call the car chases.
Yeah, it's a good crime thriller.
Yeah,
like it's got good elements of action without it being over the top.
Yeah, I mean,
like Fast and Furious.
The first one had
okay, fine. There we go. All right,
over the top. So it's
first
there.
Fast and Furious. Yeah, I give you that. But no, we already got Brie Larson taking her name. No, thank you. We don't need another Marvel character.
End of my random notes.
All right. I don't have he's actually pretty boring. I did do that. He's doing the thing. He's doing the Robert De Niro thing with the girl. So as soon as he meets her, he looks like he's interested in her, and then he goes, "Do you have kids?" And it's this awkward moment. She's like, "Why are you randomly asking me that?" Because she got car seats in the back, but it's her boss's kids. He was like, "Oh, that's cool. I don't have kids either." And she's like, okay. And I was like, okay, he's meeting a girl. He ain't got no business meeting a girl, but he's lonely, right? Because he lives a life of solitude. So good for him for being a boring person, being able to pull women. Congratulations. Privileges of looking good. And then he should use his real voice. I don't think Chris Hemsworth ever needs to use an American accent.
He would stand out more.
Why can't he just sound like Australian, not Thor?
Then it'd be the Australian jewel thief, and it's harder to hide.
Fine.
Yeah.
But
he also had to wear contacts.
Well, I think that was on purpose, though.
I mean, yeah, to hide his identity. Because he has blue eyes. So.
He did look, you were like, I thought he looked strange.
His face looks like, I don't know, puffy in the beginning, but it was because of his eyes.
He had maybe brown contacts in, and then he takes them out after the heist because obviously.
And the whole look of his face changed when his eye color went back.
It's like it's a new person. Yeah. Who is this? And then nice camera work. So the movie opens up with like upside down LA, and then they flip it the other way. So that was all the camera work in this was really good.
There's a lot with like drone shots, like of the city and traffic.
Yeah, and I always like when we are overhead on a highway and then we zoom into one car and follow it. I always like that. Yeah, that style of shooting. So yep, those are my random notes. Are we ready for our rating?
I am.
All right. So how many Nicole Kidmans would you give Heat's Lights, aka Crime 101?
I'm going to give this 5 Nicole Kidmans.
Ooh, that's a high number.
Fun.
That's
Everybody did a very good job. I liked all the characters. There wasn't a character that I disliked or wished wasn't in the movie.
That feels like shade.
Other than, I did like all the characters.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, I didn't like all the characters like as persons, but like as people in the movie and what they did. They weren't all necessary, but I mean, I guess they had parts. Like Corey Hawkins' character wasn't like super like integral, but he had to like be there to like underscore that Mark Ruffalo didn't have nobody he could trust or something. Like his wife. I don't know if his wife was necessary.
Mark Ruffalo's wife?
Yeah.
I didn't think so either.
They could have just said, I'm getting divorced.
Literally, they could have showed him his opening scene could have been him packing up his bags and leaving. I would have got the message.
But I like the city, the world they set up in this city.
Yes.
It felt very small. All the ways everybody intersected. The acting was really good. The way it looked was really good.
Okay.
And it was written and directed by somebody who doesn't have like a long filmography like a Michael Mann or something.
Yeah, he did. I think this is a good. I know. Right. I know this is not his first movie, but this is a pretty good early filmography movie.
Yeah. I think it did good. 5 out of 5 Nicole Kidmans for me.
All right. How many Nicole Kidmans would I give? I feel pressured. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to give it. Can I give it 4.75?
Sure. Score. I can make Nicole 4.75.
And I say that because I do not like. I didn't think Corey Hawkins' character added, and I hate to say that, but I just every time he showed up, I was like, oh, here you go.
He has to be the contradicting partner.
Oh, I guess. And there are certain things like Mark Ruffalo's wife we didn't need.
But it is annoying. Like, he has to be that person, but it is annoying because it's like, but you're a cop. So you're asking questions that a cop wouldn't.
And there was other scenes I felt like the escort scene. What was the point? I didn't see the point in that. You see, you forgot about it.
I do remember that, yeah.
That didn't seem...
I guess to underscore that he was lonely and that he wanted to be
obviously. Oh, okay, fine. He has desires?
Or I guess he does it commonly because he has usual girls.
He did have... Yeah, okay. But that didn't add anything to his character. I'm going to go with 4.75. It was just... I feel like certain things could have been edited and this movie could have been real tight and crisp.
Okay. Like under... it was 219.
It was... All right. I could have done 205.
Okay.
205, 212.
205, 212.
There's just certain parts of the movie I was just kind of like, you could have cut this. You could have. Next. All of Halle Berry's stuff was good. I don't think anything of hers could have been cut out.
No.
Nick Nolte was fine. Berry was good. It was literally just certain scenes that just... They didn't.
Certain little pieces.
I'm like, you could have cut. It just would have made the movie a little tighter. So I'm going to go with 4.75, which is pretty darn high.
Yeah.
I would say, like I said, we are not official movie critics. You don't agree. That's okay.
It's a good ratings from us.
It's right. I think anything like 3 and above is pretty good.
Yeah.
And 3 is average.
Yeah.
Average is not bad. So if our ratings did not convince you, you should go see this movie.
You should.
It is good. It is worth watching in the theaters, I would say, just for the look and feel and aesthetic. The car chase scenes are also worth the price of admission.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. All right, so that is it for our Crime 101 review. Catch it before Amazon throws it on the service because you know they are itching to. I'm surprised Mercy ain't already on Prime, to be honest with you. Because I didn't make no money. None at all. And it wasn't good. So, what are we watching next week?
Next week, we are watching Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die.
Which has gotten also good reviews.
Yeah.
It came out this weekend.
Good movie streak.
So we had to make a choice, and this was definitely going to be first.
Send Help, the next one, hopefully Scream.
We going positive vibes for Scream.
Be a good February.
It'll be a good February, March, I think.
Yeah.
What do we have for March? Hold on, I'm going to look real quick. Why is my thing so far down? Podcast schedule. So for March we have after Scream we have The Bride.
Okay.
Which they need to start advertising.
Yeah.
I don't have anything for the 16th yet.
Okay.
We'll have to find something for that. Ready or Not 2, and then They Will Kill You. Are back to back.
Okay.
So we have a good run coming up.
Nice, exciting.
All right, so that is it for our episode. If you like our show, please share it. I tried to do this from memory, and I'm not there yet. You can leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. I put it up. Or on our website, vaguelynerdypodcast.com, where you can leave us a review or voice message if it's nice. If it's not, I will find you on LinkedIn and try to get you fired from your day job. You can follow us on Threads and IG at Vaguely Nerdy Podcast. We are also on Blue Sky and the Bird at Vaguely Nerdy Pod. If you want to email us, we have an email at vaguelynerdypodcast@gmail.com. And if you're listening to us on a podcast app and want a little change of pace, we are also on YouTube at Vaguely Nerdy Podcast.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.